Welcome to Semper Hooah podcast.
This is like a medium though.
Yeah, normally he wears the little boys t-shirts.
Yeah, he's on the
boys.
Despacito meals.
What
I'm sorry, bro. I still think you're Mexican. I'm sad about that shit. and look, I don't care if you're Filipino. You're Mexican to me.
I'm Mexican to the
Yo,
T.
you both have adobo. I'm just saying.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, that's true.
So I got adobo
we both-
in my cabinet too.
I do
We
too,
were
man.
we were conquered by the
From
Spaniards.
this day forward, you will always be now known as Despacito.
That should be his name.
No more J-Bot.
No,
Despacito.
that's
This is hard to.
Remember the Polish parody one I showed you?
Just
Yeah,
waiting
That's
for
a
it.
hard
the
one.
Polish Despacito. That was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
So trashy too.
Really bad.
It's so I like keeping you over here. We can keep check on you because I can see you the whole time. I'd
Oh,
be like, no,
by the way, which button
No.
is the mute button for him?
don't even touch anything on those boards.
Don't touch
None
it.
of you touch anything on
I'm
there.
gonna.
I
it's
can
like
do it
a
from
Christmas
here.
tree.
I
over
can
Are
do
we
it.
still
Yeah.
recording?
No. Are we?
It's
I-
good.
I-
Good
we're
thing you don't
recording?
have a video of me because I'm like completely touching my wiener right
I say
now.
we just play 3 balloons.
And welcome to Semper Hooah podcast.
Hey, Pete did it. There you go.
Like-
there it is.
I was just joking.
How
but
y'all, how y'all gonna start me off like that with some
It's-
weird shit that he's saying over here in the
that's
corner
just how
with
this
his
show
tight
works, sir.
Despacito shirt on?
You
and
get what
shit.
you get.
Yo,
Yeah.
we had one where we did a cold open where I talked about sounding.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's the whole little.
Really?
Explain.
Yeah.
No, never mind. Let's not get into that.
We'll talk offline about that one.
I want to hear the sounding.
We'll talk offline about that one.
All right, Sammy. good
There's a
to see
practical
ya.
exercise involved.
We got
J-Bot might actually be into it.
PD in the closet
Hey.
with Glock and Nuts. Good to
And
see you, sweetheart.
It's Glock and Nuts plus one.
She actually, yeah, it's been a few months. She's pregnant. We actually
It's
had
for
to
the
do
baby.
we had to do a test around here.
You are not the father.
Thank God we got that done. That's good. We got-
Honestly, this is a record for the show. We have 7 people on.
I know, man.
The Marines were not successful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay.
She's carrying the
Oh,
It's a plus one joke.
there we
Dumbass.
go. There we go.
Love how that was like
There we
over
go. Over my head.
Over
Nah,
that.
Like a
over
I ain't
my
gonna lie, you got me a little bit.
Yeah.
See?
You got
I'm
me.
like,
wait a
wait a
second.
second.
That's
And-
what we call in the business meta humor.
Cause there's an extra person in the belly of
All
it.
Okay, you
right.
don't
Why,
have
Since
to
you're
explain
here,
the
we're good.
joke.
All right, J-Bot's there too, and our guest today.
Yeah, you
things
can't.
up last minute
You
here.
can't see me.
Officer T, OT, overtime. I like it.
OT
There
Genesis.
you go.
I'm gonna have to not
Got
put your rating up for the movie now because I had something else. But all right, that's fine. OT over here.
And it's also OG's
sir.
birthday today.
Hey,
Birthday shenanigans.
21 again.
Yeah.
Well,
You'll
Blow
always
out
be,
your candle.
I agree with your
I
wife.
know.
You're looking really good for 50.
Right. Thank you.
You'll always be 69 in my book.
It's like.
Get it? It's an innuendo.
Thank you. Thank you.
A sexual
This is why it takes
innuendo.
3 hours to record.
It's actually kind of weird watching him like right there right now.
I know.
That's-
Look at
that's different.
you can see me. These guys can't see me, but you can see the face I make.
I know.
before
It scares the shit out
Put
of
your
me.
pants back on.
Okay.
All right. Let's do.
These tight pants.
Since we've been flagged on YouTube of J-Bot, we have to keep him
Right.
off camera.
He's the reason we're not making money.
Oh man. If anything, I'm the reason you would be making money.
Not on
Just
YouTube.
got alert.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
pro
On a
mask came in.
Only,
Different
only
platform.
fans.
Yep.
Yeah.
For my birthday, I bought myself a nice pro mask.
Only we can
Bye.
monetize his
All right.
grinder. It's
So,
weird.
Can we please talk about? Okay, so you got all these damn guns.
Yeah.
Number one,
Mhm.
you just ordered a pro mask. So
Yep.
is this the zombie apocalypse? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Wait,
Oh,
you
it's
ordered
just-
a pro mask.
Just for fun.
I know where I'm
Okay,
going.
cool.
Well,
All
just in case it does happen.
Only
little
thing I'm gonna
paranoid.
ask you, bro, am I invited?
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely. If you're on the
Cool.
show here,
We need a token black guy.
Look,
There-
I'm gonna
boom,
take
there it
token.
is.
I
Also,
will take token for that reason.
To be
and that
fair,
reason
we
only.
need people
This shit
to
get
man all this
Yeah, there's a lot of guns
when
here.
we get
Right.
beat feet out of Dodge.
Because
Yeah.
you know what? When my mashed potatoes come back cold, I'm not telling the waiter they're cold. I'm going to need you, T. Help me out, man.
Look. Look. First and foremost,
Yo.
nobody black is ordering mashed potatoes from any restaurant.
No.
that's not a thing.
But you got to help me
KFC
out and stick
though.
up for me, man.
Look,
Like, hey, my boy's mashed potatoes came back cold. What the fuck?
to be fair, only the Polacks are gonna do that anyway.
I love me on
yeah.
mashed potatoes.
Yeah, we had that discussion
I ain't
today.
gonna lie, I
No.
kind of feel like I'm at home with all the Polacks.
Fucking
Yeah,
A.
you know, y'all kind of black too.
This is like Little Warsaw.
Kind of
No.
black as well. you know.
I'll bring it to you.
I-
I'll bring it to you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, you can sit back. You can sit back.
Oh.
Yeah,
Look
remember
at him, he's
BBC.
smiling.
You already know what that is.
Look,
It's already there.
Stay
All right,
out of my cell phone.
let's go do.
Let's do the intros.
Let's do the intros here. All right. Please like, follow, subscribe, share. Remind yourself we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you're listening on Apple Podcasts, if you give us a little nice rating, 1 star, 4 stars, 5 stars, that'd be great. Review if you want to. If not, whatever.
I vote 6 stars.
I don't think it's possible, but awesome if you can. Google Podcast, Amazon Music, all podcast platforms, and watch us on YouTube or at semperhooah.com. You can follow us on you can follow us on Facebook at Semper Hooah Podcast and Instagram at Semper Hooah. Check out the merch at semperhooah.com/shop. You can support the show at semperhooah.com with a monthly subscription of your choosing. Just hit that support us button, and 50% of merch profits go to Tango 3. Petey.
Tango 3. Remember this delicious mound of succulent meat.
Yeah. I like it.
So if you help us out, your subscription or any of your merch purchases, 50% of it's going to go help out Tango 3. They have vetted organizational projects that they support, veteran mental health issues, veteran suicide prevention, through the sale of Duff Creek Kakashi Wagyu beef
Stuff is good.
jerky.
Great stuff, guys.
Also, it's been 3 weeks and we haven't gotten more.
Okay, yeah, I'm still
Yeah, what
He's
the
working
fuck,
it.
man?
working on it.
I'm going to show you my tender meat or whatever it's called.
Don't forget to send the hate mail.
Thank you.
Ew.
Just need that.
This is why it takes 3 fucking hours.
That's all right. Well, now there's like 3 of us looking at him like,
I know,
stop
right?
for a second. Get the cap.
Down boy, down boy.
Officer of some kind.
Yeah. Officer.
How are you a chaplain's assistant?
Dude, I was
Officer.
that's the way I act, man. Come on.
All right. Don't forget to send the hate mail to contact at semperhooah.com. And
Not just any mail.
Needs
not
of
just
the army.
hate mail. We need all your mail. And as always, all views and opinions are not representative of the DoD, any governmental agency, or any military branch.
But maybe they are. Who knows? All right.
Let's be real.
I love watching
Let's
faces
be
like,
real.
all right, this is good. This is good.
Oh,
and
no.
then, shit.
I agree.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
So,
Look, if his career's not over yet,
So our guest is a full-timer here, and we also, Glock and Nuts is still a full-timer, so we get that stuff. Aren't you punching that ticket out, though, pretty soon?
Yep.
I mean, the
Get
way
ready.
she's choking this flamingo,
I'm
though.
not choking it. I'm moving.
You had the
its head.
flamingo on, actually? Oh
I'm
my
like
God.
moving its head.
Oh,
Like
I
this,
love it.
Like
I
it's
gave her
a
the
part.
birthing flamingo.
Whoa,
It's
no
pretty
shit.
nice. I get to rest my arms on it. You know.
Yeah. Maybe I need
also
one of
that
those.
thing has been sitting in here for a year.
Oh.
Yeah. I was waiting for the right
Should I
opportunity.
be touching it?
No, it's fine. No,
Oh,
you're
no,
good,
it's not
you're
like,
good.
yeah.
If it was over here, you'd be like, ugh.
No, you really got to worry about the jack station where the
Yeah.
Oculus lives.
Well, I got a new headset thing for
The
that.
majority of the time was
Anyway.
in here, so I think I
Right.
should be concerned then.
You'll be
right?
okay.
Right. Once again.
You are not the fire.
So we get that cleared. Yeah. All right. Some quick current events, guys. Here. All right. The Russian special military operation. Or
Right.
The war
Special
in Ukraine.
military
Yeah.
operation.
I mean, we use that too.
So I had to update this again as of today. Now, 7 Russian generals killed.
They are
7.
they are literally over a quarter of the way
What
there.
the fuck are they doing?
I don't
That's
know.
what they're not doing.
Yeah.
Is this?
Oh,
they think it's
man.
like JRTC or something.
Oh,
I
man.
have an idea.
Yeah.
There's no Miles Gear here, dude.
Shut up. I want to hear.
He's probably killing up his generals so that the ICC can indict them, and then they turn over part of his military force. Just
Oh,
saying.
That's
interesting
interesting.
theory. Send them all the way out there so they get fucking capped off.
Well, a
Do
lot of
tell.
what they're saying is that because of the low morale issues with the
Mm-hmm.
Russian troops, that the generals are actually making their way to the front lines in order to try to like engage the troops. And
Yeah, that's
just
what-
Get them
Oh,
motivated.
like
I always love
celebrities.
seeing a general come up to me and go, "Hey, you're doing a
I'm
good job."
betting 9
Fuck
times.
off.
I'm betting like 9 times out of 10 in this situation that these Russian troops are calling their cousins over in Ukraine, going, "Hey, he's coming."
Yeah.
Well-
maybe.
They're killing off. It's like, hey, we're your ear pro and eye pro. We don't have any sir.
You know what it is?
That's none of it all. They
They're,
don't have
they're
that.
not wearing their reflective belts.
That's
Oh, yeah.
PT belts.
yeah.
That's
Uh,
a thing.
That's a thing.
But did you see they have they have these reflective armbands in order to designate them if
Yeah.
they're Ukrainian or
The blue and yellow ones, blue, yellow
ones.
ones, and then the Ruskies have like a reddish white one that they're.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Paintballing?
Yeah. Well, the
Well,
uniforms
With
look like-
real bullets.
Remember when's the last
Nicholson.
time? Think about this. Last time uniform, you know,
Things
white
have
on white
changed.
war.
Get
All
it?
As we said before. Right?
Get it?
Because think about it. When's the last time it's
Yeah,
got
they-
white on
here.
white?
They really didn't need uniforms in Iraq, now did they?
No, it's like okay, or Afghanistan. You
Right.
kind of knew. Well, then again, you're dealing with civilians, but
Yeah,
then like
if
but
there's
you know,
a dude,
like,
if
that
there's a
guy's not
dude,
white.
if there's a dude in a man dress, it's like, eh.
Yeah, all right, target.
Yeah, free game.
Now it's like 2 white guys in the same uniform going, oh shit, and all their you know,
They're both named Ivan.
yeah, their victors are all the same.
They all wear
everything.
They all wear
With
tracksuits.
You know, it's hard to tell. You gotta wear the armband.
tracksuit too? I wear tracksuit, your brother.
So they got 40,000 KIA, MIA, POW, and injured Russians is the whole mixture number. Around 15,000 they're claiming are killed.
Hey, 30,000 more. They beat us on Vietnam.
It's really fast. By week, this is going
My
crazy.
thing is also like conscripts, because
Yep.
I'm just learning about this. How many of them are conscripts? Because
Majority.
aren't the conscripts they really don't want to
Yes.
fight anyway?
They're the ones that
Yeah.
are they're forced into it.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, and we talked about it last week too. It's like that they're now calling up all the cadets in Russia to go to the front lines.
Oh,
et cetera,
gosh.
et cetera.
Wow,
So-
this sounds like the fall of Berlin.
This is
Could you
like
imagine
worse than
them
how.
calling U.S. as cadets? Holy shit!
Let me do a little cocaine first here. All right, hold on.
Ooh, that's a bad West
have-
one.
have-
They
they're-
were doing it.
they're
It's in the
popping.
news, man. They did it.
I'm
I wanna
bringing
know-
all of my ROTC handbook.
I'm gonna wear my patch on my.
havoc on you.
Hip pocket training.
He's gonna put his ROTC patch on the right part of his shoulder.
Fucking
not-
J-Bot's being extra spicy today.
I'm not a slick sleeve
Simmer
anymore.
down there,
I
fire.
like him. He's not doing gay shit.
Bro,
so
yeah. The last few episodes, I noticed that I haven't really been saying anything, even towards the
Because
end.
we just
Dude.
muted your mic the whole time. Nah, it's fucking.
And I caught that. I watched the last few episodes.
I know, man. I was like, what the hell?
They bleeped your ass out.
I know, man.
And for good reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like,
got him.
He's not even Filipino.
You know,
Well, you're not.
You're Mexican.
I'm
Then
Mexican.
the Russians,
so
took, then
fucking
the
Mexican.
Ukrainians took out the Russian naval ship, which is amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I
to
just
see.
read about that.
That's
Like,
crazy. They took out a ship.
Oh, I did not read
Was it
this
through
one.
rockets or was it drone strikes?
I saw. I don't know. I just
Because
saw this
they've
thing
been getting
blown
a
up.
whole bunch of these drones now that
Yeah,
are
but
just
sending those like what are they? They're not like suicide drones, but they're meant to like just go into
Yeah,
a
the
target and
kamikaze
explode.
ones.
Yeah,
the-
that's it.
Yeah,
Thank
the
you.
kamikaze ones. Yep.
and
Sorry.
you know the Ukrainians actually have a factory in Ukraine that they're self-producing their own drones as well too.
Oh, I didn't
Wow.
know.
Okay.
Right.
Good to know.
They
Good intel.
is
Made in
Amazon still
China.
delivering? Because
You like Wikipedia over there, Pete.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
always the.
Check out the big brain on
That's PD over there.
I love how that's the one Samuel L. Jackson thing on there, but you don't have one motherfucker on it.
I have it for my Alexa.
I'll
I'm
give
like
it to you,
Sam Jackson.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Here we
There
go.
we go.
Then my favorite story is number 4. Russian soldier runs over his commander with a tank during the insider attack after units suffer massive losses and
They
a
planned that
drop
shit.
in
Thank
morale.
God you're a good
Damn,
officer.
dude.
Thank
I
God
would
you're a
have
good
planned that
officer.
shit.
Well,
Yeah.
They planned it.
crunchies.
Crunchy. Exactly. Crunchy.
Yeah.
It was like,
Oh man, dude,
it was like
this is
fuck
just
him,
like
man. They didn't give us a hot child.
Fuck
Gonna run his ass over.
Some shit I would have done.
You down? They're
They
like,
give
yeah,
us-
I'm down too.
Even like a 2 week orders. I'm like, let's kill them all.
Not gonna lie.
I almost did it. Me and Jonesy almost like burned down a whole area because we're like, fuck, they're not feeding us. Kill 'em.
remember.
Kill 'em all.
Yeah. And
Wait
that
a
was-
minute, what?
Yeah, this
so,
happened.
So I'm
Yeah.
sitting in Fort Carson on an exercise. These guys are over. Where was it, Quantico or something?
Yeah.
Right, and I'm getting these phone calls. Hey, he's starting a fucking labor movement.
I started labor
There's,
movement.
there's about
and
to be a
then
mutiny.
What?
Because they weren't feeding us. And
Who wasn't feeding you?
the
command.
The command wasn't taking care of us at all. So I would go out with a few other NCOs. We'd go out and
Signs, not soldiers.
well, no, we actually went out and got food. Like we went to Little Caesar and fed
Oh,
everybody
fuck
because
yeah.
they weren't taking care of us or
Right.
feeling. And then at one point, yeah, they're putting us out, you know, in the middle of nowhere with signs to direct shit, and the Marines are looking at us like, "Are you guys being punished right now?" The Marines, the little
Is that
the
Quantico?
E3, yeah, the E3 Marines
Oh,
are
so
like,
we
"Are you?"
army out here looking bad.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, just bad leadership. And then at one point we had one of the senior NCOs bust in the room like as I'm about to start a mutiny, and he's like, "Oh, geez, about to start a fucking mutiny. This place is talking about Jones is siphoning gas out of a van right now. Like, he's about to burn the building down that you're in. He's about to burn down this building."
Oh,
golly.
Yeah, it was that bad. I mean, like, dude, this is what happens. Like 2 days no food.
Yo, the
Already.
suck was pretty bad.
Right.
I don't ever recall threatening to burn down the command.
Yeah.
That was just 2 week order. That was AT.
Wait,
This
this
is
is
AT, man.
it's like
Y'all are getting like all Portland in here.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I was.
was that
He's like the kid-
2014?
15, I think it was.
15,
Yeah.
It's like the kid from Talladega Nights. Anarchy!
I don't know what it is.
I'm like a spider monkey, Chip.
Threw a bunch of Grandpa Chip's war medals off the bridge.
Sucking down beers.
One last thing for
Colorado
the Ukraine thing. So I guess Putin's so scared of being poisoned, he's already replaced over 1,000 personnel staff.
This guy's in over his
supposedly.
head, dude.
He's been paranoid about that for years, though. In all
Well,
fairness.
Poots
Right.
Magoots, like his like defense minister,
Yeah. Boots Magoots.
I like
That's
that
what we call him
name.
around
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Boots Magoots.
his like defense minister, what is his name, Shoigu and stuff like that. Like he's gone MIA.
Shoigun.
I mean, there's like all sorts of shit.
Isn't that a city in Wisconsin?
Hadouken.
Sheboygan. Close enough.
Bunch of polka bums.
Polka. Yeah, Home Alone. Good movie. All right. Yeah, I know my movies.
Deep cut.
Deep cut. No, so yeah, crazy shit going on over there. The Putin thing, we circulated a funny little video of watching Putin not getting like handshakes.
yeah.
But they're
I saw
playing like some sad, like they shows him like all sad.
They're
Yeah,
playing
like,
tattoo.
Dude, literally, felt bad for him like 4 seconds. I'm like, oh, poor guy. And then I'm like, fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, but
I will say,
Because it got
I couldn't watch it.
It was
yeah.
the word that got to me. Like the song's playing. I'm like, oh, and every like handshake, he's like, oh.
Yeah.
they also did
yeah.
the same thing with Trudeau a few years ago. And they were
Yes.
like at the G7 or G8 or
And
whatever.
nobody
Yeah,
would
but
shake
you know
his hand.
that
Nobody
guy's
would shake
You
his
know that guy's
fucking
getting laid. He's pretty. He's good. He's fine.
He's a communist up
he's
north,
Canadian.
though.
Yes, he is a communist. Whatever.
yeah.
Nah,
All right.
socialist.
He's also the only elected official that stays in office after blackface.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
right.
He's got
Wait
that
a
pretty
minute.
privilege, though. So
You didn't hear about that?
Yeah,
No.
it happened.
Y'all didn't brief me on this before the fact.
Well, we didn't know it was going to come
Have
up.
fun. Since I
They
can't
don't
bring
roll
up
like
your,
that.
You got to elaborate now.
even though we're nowhere near it right now, but we're on it. Since I can't bring up your movie rating anymore because of the
What?
name thing.
Huh?
No, because I have a pre.
You'll still give us the
I'll
rating.
still give
we
you a rating,
can't
but I have
pull
a
it.
graphic I can't pull up. I was actually asking Pete, like, dude, so I was thinking of using Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder as
Oh,
his face. And I went,
So,
would that have
alright.
been good?
Look, so
I thought that would've
I'm
been
gonna be
kinda funny.
real. Robert Downey Jr. is invited to the cookout. Like, he's good in my book.
He got his black card.
He's good. You know, he's
Love it.
good.
I love
You know, he played the shit cool.
He did.
He didn't do too much,
Right.
and that's all we ask.
That word.
For-
What do you mean? Dude. Oh my god, that was so good. Like,
we don't ask too much.
Right.
We don't ask
Hey,
too much.
but just to cover our asses, right, before Jackson left out of our unit, right,
Yeah.
we got associate membership cards. He blessed off on
yeah,
it.
but you know what? Then I go to another person and they go, "That shit don't count." You got it from him.
Who? What?
You got it from, you got from actually another 3-shot person. They're just like,
Yeah.
"No, that's Jackson. That doesn't count." I'm like, "Oh, it's void." Like that sucks.
Oh look, who in the 3?
Well, it was a female type, lower enlisted.
I got it.
she
Yep.
tried revoking it, so I don't know. Can you override the revocation?
The tribe spoken. I wasn't there. I just wasn't there. But got it.
Can I get
Some inside stuff is part before I.
Can I
Yeah,
can I
yeah,
get you on an appeal? A character witness or something.
God, thank the fuck Christ no one I work with ever watches this.
The good thing is it's recorded. We're good. All right, let's do some more current events here.
Congress freezes the $350 million for Army's next generation goggles. Get the kinks worked out first.
What do you think
said.
they need
Yeah.
the $350 million for?
I mean, they freezed it up. I wanted the goddamn VR jack-off goggles. God damn it.
You have them.
No, but I want the army ones.
Oh. Okay.
Why? Because they're military grade.
Just got like army porn. We got
Why do you want military grade? Anything I
the
have
thing,
that's
man.
not
No, I
military
wanted
grade
the
is
ones
way
like,
better.
they look cool as shit. You could shoot with them on and jerk off. It sounds pretty awesome.
You
Can't-
can jerk
can't do that
off.
with the
Hey,
Oculus.
hey, you can shoot your load twice if you know what I mean.
All right.
Talk
Aren't you
about
glad you came on the show?
masturbating.
All right, we do.
North Korea confirms test firing of the biggest ICBM.
They
That's
Little
kinda big
rocket
news.
man.
they made an interesting.
Literal biggest ICBM or their biggest
Their
ICBM?
biggest.
Their biggest
Their
ICBM.
biggest.
Okay.
Remember the dictator? Is it pointy rocket or round rocket?
They had a kind
It's
of a
2
fun
weeks in a
video
row.
with it, but
Yes.
it wasn't that good.
Is it
to
one
even
of
put
those
up.
with those Hooah videos?
It wasn't that who. It was just like Kim walking around with his leather jacket, going.
Oh, him?
Like,
Yeah,
looking
he
up
looked
at
like
it.
fucking
Yeah, it was like
Korean
and then there's-
mafia dude.
yeah,
right
then everything
there.
goes in. I was like, all right, I don't know what the fuck you're
That
saying.
sounded
Where's
very
Choi at when we
Japanese.
need him?
Yeah,
you
where's
know?
Joe? Or I can speak the.
RTK. Sorry.
I'm Asian enough.
Yeah, whatever.
I can speak the
matter.
language.
Rooftop Korean.
Rooftop
out of
Korean.
this.
You can thank me for that nickname.
Hey, that was dope.
I love that he
From
embraced
the
it.
Shout out,
90s,
shout out
bro.
to P for the nickname though.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
dope as hell.
All right, what else we got here? The Boston bouncers charged with fatally stabbing a Marine veteran that happened because he wouldn't let him in the bar. I think that Marine.
Why does a bouncer have a knife?
Yeah, I don't know.
Facts.
But I believe that Marine was.
That's the real question.
Yeah, like why are you stabbing dudes?
He was trying to use an expired cat card to get in.
No, but I believe he's. Jesus.
I mean, my homie owns a nightclub,
Guy
and all
died.
his security is armed
Come
with
on.
guns. All right.
Yeah.
I think he's a local Marine too here. I believe
Oh,
there
was
From
is.
here?
Yes, I believe that. I
It's
don't-
got to be in Chicago. That
Yo-
sounds like some Chicago shit.
No, but it happened in Boston. But he is from here. They brought him back here. Remember they were sitting on news, right?
Let me reach out to the circles and see if anything comes to the surface.
Yeah. Which just go to WGN. All right.
That's literally what I mean because we don't all have each other's cell phone numbers or anything like that.
Who wants the first one up, guys?
Me, because this affects me directly.
Yes,
the
it does.
most.
Here we go.
Leg Talk is officially dead, and other changes coming to the Army Combat Fitness Test.
Oh.
After causing no shortage of controversy and arguments since its introduction 5 years ago, the Leg Talk has been officially struck from the Army Combat Fitness Test. The change, which will no doubt draw both praise and eye rolls for soldiers from around the force, is the result of a months-long study of the Army's fitness test from the RAND Corporation.
Holy
The
shit.
results, which included RAND's recommendations to the Army on how to fix the test, were released along with the Army's directive on what the combat fitness test, called the ACFT, will look like moving
All right.
forward.
Did they drop this because you're never ever gonna fucking do that in combat?
Well, you're
Bingo.
never gonna
No.
toss a fucking ball either, but they have that still.
Facts. I'm just trying to figure
What
out
the
why
fuck
they
do you
got
think a
rooftop
grenade is?
Korean up here. The leg
They literally shaped it that way so
Like,
you could throw it like a
like,
baseball.
no,
They
what are you
literally-
doing?
Yeah.
What it? All right.
Well, first of
done.
all, Lectuck didn't bother me one
You.
bit. Me. I was like, okay, minimum 5 seconds. Boom. Now
Okay.
I have to do a fucking plank for 1:15 seconds.
Guess what? Neither one of them affect me.
Yeah, well, fuck off. It's like I literally do 5 seconds for the minimum to now my minimum's like turned into a minute plus of sitting there going fuck. When all I gotta do is just like boom, one of these. Your fucking juicy ass couldn't get up there, Pete. This is what caused it. You got a petition going with all these people that couldn't.
I can't pull myself up.
You're just
fucking-
jealous of my sphere of influence.
Just do some curls.
Well, look at it this way:
pull yourself up
the
there.
plank is actually practical. So when you're
Right.
the guy that has to jump on the barbed wire, don't you want to be planking it up?
No, I just want to pass this fucking test, and this sucks now. All right,
You
I gotta.
literally weigh like 150.
Oh,
Like you can't. Okay, all right. So
So just
Hey,
like,
I was
That's why
just
it's
wait.
easy
I
for
got
you.
my
just plank when
175.
you're
I got another
hungover
100
watching
pounds
movies.
on
Yeah,
that.
but I like the whole 5 seconds of like boom, or hell, I do a couple of them because I like that little pump. That feels good in the arm.
Well, I like
This
the
whole
pump. It's
I'm not a
feel,
core guy.
feels
I'm
like I'm coming.
very thoggy down here right now.
We know.
I'm like pushing 40. It's gross.
Yeah, like
But,
I said, you look
I
really good
mean,
for 50.
Thank
Dude,
you.
you're pretty. Yeah, you're
plank-
pretty hot.
Exercises core strength.
It's good shit.
And
What
that's
is-
I think that's an.
What does the ball
But
do?
I don't like the test of it.
well,
like, I, yeah,
I'm a
I ain't
fucking
gonna lie.
reservist. I know you're
I-
active. I'm a reservist.
I just
goddammit.
don't-
I don't have to do this
Yeah,
shit.
and also you don't get people counting for you now. Now they can time it.
Well,
right.
that's the word.
And the other thing
Yeah,
too is
that's
that
a
it's
thing.
not equipment invasive, right? So as soon as this came out, the Army on eBay put up all their pull-up bars.
yeah, it's like boom. We don't need a pull
I
bar
will
anymore.
definitely be
I'll
buying
take a
one
fucking
just
pull 'em
for
right.
the principle.
Oh, no,
Guess,
I like it.
Guess what? Too late. The Marine Corps already bought all of them. We
I
used
like
all of our
working
budget.
out, but I don't like working out for the Army. Fuck them.
Yeah,
I don't like their workouts.
I
I don't
hear
like your
that.
tests. I don't like your
I
fucking
hear that.
tests.
Oh, yeah,
It's government.
I don't
Fuck
like the
'em.
ball toss.
I don't
man.
know. Ours was pretty
Ball toss
easy.
is so easy.
I'm not gonna fucking stop bitching about it.
What is it for us? Minimum is like 6-pound ball or 6.4 pound ball.
I don't
It's
know.
a 10-pound ball.
Why do you
6.4
hate
meters.
handling
When you're
balls?
towards the 40 pounder,
Well,
when you're 48,
you know, not when it's graded.
let
You
me
know?
pull this shit up here. Hold on, I
I
gotta
like-
get
I like-
It's
Yeah.
a 10-pound medicine ball, 6.4
pounds.
meters to the rear.
Yeah, but for your age though, they remember they
I
changed
heard
everything
balls
for age.
and rear.
So-
I'm just joking.
See, why don't you like this test then?
Let me.
Not really.
All right, let's ask the Marine. in the
Because you're
room.
fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
When the hell are you ever throwing a ball over your head in combat?
Okay, so we actually had tests like this. It wasn't a ball, but we were throwing like ammo cans full of
Mm-hmm.
cement over a wall during the Crucible.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's
passing it
cute.
to the
but,
guy?
like,
Well, no, but it was
in combat though.
Well, no, it
not
was-
the Crucible.
No, but-
combat.
Ouch.
the Crucible is actually
Damn.
the
A
obstacles
combat
that they have in
simulation.
there are actually based off of actual combat scenarios that were used about
Okay.
how to
Oh,
move
yeah.
move things
Well, yeah.
from one
Okay.
area to another and things like that.
Because
So-
remember, if you're doing like quick throws of ammo cans up into the to the gunner, right, or shit like that.
yeah,
You know,
I mean,
there's
was
practical
it was-
applications.
There is,
it was
but
stuff
then
like
then
that.
again, they're
But,
not even
like,
fucking
yeah, no,
10 pounds or more.
Who the hell is throwing an ammo can to a gunner?
40 feet behind you.
40.
Yeah, they're like, all
You
right.
want 100% throw it 40 feet.
It reminds
Yeah.
me of beer fest. 30 meters. It's like, no, dude.
40 meter.
Dude, like this. By the way, this website for the ACFT is insanely like the
Elaborate.
nicest like military website I've ever seen. Look at this shit. It
I'll
looks,
be
I feel
honest,
like I feel like I'm an
Nexus
Apple.
Lexus
I feel like
for
I'm
the
an Apple
military.
website. Like
I'm pretty sure
sliding
when they were
over.
tossing ammo to their buddies, they weren't
Like
keeping
everything. Look
score.
how smooth everything looks.
Yeah,
now.
you know?
Video, like it looks pretty. Look, I click on a link. It's
Look,
wow.
They
That's
definitely
too high
didn't
speed.
Also, to be
consider
fair,
the reservists in this.
when you
Those are
use
the
that
fittest army people ever.
when you use
Well.
it in combat thing though too, like I use that rationale a lot whenever they wanted me to go on a hump. When am I ever gonna walk? I am on a tank.
Yeah, you're a tanker, man. You're not gonna touch that
Yeah,
shit.
death,
I love running,
death
though.
before dismount, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they made it gender. They changed it for genders
They
and then
brought it back.
age, which is good.
They brought an age and gender back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's slight. But
For a
it's
little
still
bit,
there.
it didn't exist, but now it
The,
exists.
the
again.
gender's big, but the age,
Still
like if
want
you look
that.
at the males,
Yeah.
it's a slight difference. A
I
little
identify
accommodation.
every male as an 18-year-old.
I think
male.
I have to do like a
What?
140 deadlift, which is nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember we did the ACFT.
That was my warm up.
It's my balls,
when I
basically.
lifted.
It's
You
all
should
my
always
balls.
try to max.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did yeah.
All right.
This guy.
Chill out.
Make sure you
This
lift
is a
with a
poke
twisting,
show.
jerking motion.
It's literally a poke
It's
show.
a poke.
Yeah, sure.
This guy, you got Captain America right here.
Hey,
You know.
shut the fuck up.
Next story.
Yes, sir. Some shit.
What's the score? 600. He's probably getting like at 595. It's like,
Oh man, I got 595, not 600 points on the ACFT.
Shut the fuck up. Marine story. Here we go.
Okay.
I got this one. Black socks, ombre nail polish, officially approved
What's
for
ombre?
Marines and
Ombre.
camis. I have no
Ombre.
idea.
It's like that
Ombre.
pointy
It's like-
color.
it's like a-
Socks?
Yes,
It's
it's
like
called
a-
ombre.
Ombre.
oh, I
Like the
thought it
shorts.
was like
Wait.
a fancy nail
Is it really
polish.
called ombre?
Yes,
Yes.
OMBR. Weird thing over the E.
J-Bob, what you gotta say about that?
The nail polish or the
Yeah.
ombre?
No, this the ombre.
Yo,
I don't know.
we
okay.
deserve to get manicures too. All right, like come on.
Semper finally though. All
The
right.
Yeah,
best
Semper,
part of the
fine.
manicure the best part of the manicure is the man. What?
All right. Who finish it up here? Let's go. Let's go.
Anyway,
Let's get it going.
Forward march.
A recent Marine Corps uniform board has approved black socks and ombre nail polish in the combat utility uniform. Slightly longer hair for all Marines and special characters on name tapes. About time the Latinos get represented.
fuck is a special character?
Like
You
the
get to
enye
like
or
this
umlaut.
tilde,
You get
the
the-
tilde over the e that we see on this ombre.
The accents.
Actually, I think it really
Oh,
was.
no,
Wait,
tilde.
so
I
the
mean,
Marines
the-
didn't
the-
have that
yeah.
before?
No.
No,
Okay.
they don't have no black socks. Who the fuck checks your goddamn socks in uniform? Like,
Oh, people fucking do.
First of all,
I'm actually wearing green right now.
no.
No joke. Wearing combat.
For us, it was
like
supposed to be black or
dope,
green.
man.
It was supposed to be black or green when I was in. So I don't know why the black.
boots.
They are comfortable
For
as
boots, like,
shit.
I don't
they
know
are.
why black socks is on here because
Yeah.
we always had to wear those.
Well, they're saying.
Yeah, I remember even like in basic training for me, we got the black socks that would fucking shrink
I didn't
after
get
one
black
wash.
till-
What about
Later.
in PT? Has it always been?
Oh,
No, PT. That might be it.
PT.
That
Yeah.
might be it. Yeah, because it
Yeah,
was
'cause
always
we
white.
just got black socks not too long ago,
Yeah.
a couple years ago. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, because the white socks. Dude,
Let's see.
They get dirty.
when
White
you're white in the
socks
white socks,
are
it looks
horrible.
horrible.
On mine,
white socks
you-
look horrible on anybody.
You can see the.
I did
stains
ankle
on
socks
mine.
my whole time in. So.
Go on.
All right. Updated maternity uniforms are now rolling out for pregnant Marines.
Which, by the way, she's got some awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my
Maternities.
beautiful
I'm
dress.
So jealous of your
Uh,
maternities.
But the Marine Corps remains the only service branch to not allow ponytails for women in uniforms other than the physical training uniform. They have to have it up in a bun.
I still, I don't think I like it. The pony in the uniform thing. I don't know.
I like
I mean, for you, I'm sure it's great. Sorry, Glock,
I got
know
a thing for ponytails.
Hold on, let's ask Glock.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do
Well,
you think about it?
My hair is too long to do that. You got to go up to the end of your shoulder blades. But some
I
girls
see
just
some
don't.
some chicks breaking the rules.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some
Thank you
girls
for telling
just
me the
don't
rules now,
know what
'cause
it
I won't
looks.
go read it. But
Some girls just don't know what it looks like on them. Some girls will have these bushy ass ponytails and like it
With-
just
with
don't
a
look
messy
good
pony?
on some
I
They
girls.
look like an anime
I love a
character.
messy
Yeah.
pony.
Yeah, Tammy Sue.
Tammy
It's like
Sue.
they got like a
Sue.
fox
I definitely
tail
wasn't
hanging
gonna
off
read
the
that.
back
Thank
of
you,
their head or
Glock,
something.
because you saved me a lot of time of reading.
Well, why would you read it? You're not a sergeant major.
No, but I gotta say shit if it's fucked up though.
No, that's what the sergeant
Yeah,
major's supposed to do. The
he's
grooming
bound.
Unfortunately,
standard.
I gotta like
Really?
oh, this is wrong.
Really?
I gotta.
I
really
see
have-
you walk around with headphones around, walking
Hey,
in uniform
hey,
headphones
what,
all around.
what you can't do is
And I
talk
just
about
go-
my at work privilege.
Yeah. Which I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But I see this guy with his big old headphones on.
Yeah, I
walking
do.
around,
I look,
and I'm like,
I definitely
I let
have
him-
my
I
headphones
don't
on.
give a fuck. It doesn't
Yo,
bother me.
my
When no
my
one's
master
around.
sergeant checks me on that shit all the
I
time.
bet he does. He
And
seems
I'm
like
like,
the guy that-
Really?
And I'm like, hey, master sergeant, I got shit to listen to.
He's one of those master sergeants that you gotta call him a master sergeant. You know what I'm saying?
No,
He's
that's
one of those
Wait,
guys.
I remember the IET
Is
handbook.
he the one that always tells people to climb up his rockers and get it?
No, he just
He's
is
decent, but
he's a
he's
nice
by
guy.
the book.
He's
He's
a nice
by
guy.
the
By the
book.
book.
By the
By the book.
book.
I just introduced one of our new guys. I'm like, and this is Master Sergeant blah blah blah, and you call him Master Sergeant. You understand that? No, like reserve bullshit. Where you're like, hey, what's up, guy? Like,
Nah.
Well, maybe
he's
I'll
Gator Bob.
I'll get the reg. That's okay.
Actually, from E1 to E8, we only have to address you as sergeant.
Jesus.
No, but
Jesus
no,
Christ,
bullshit.
dude.
I should do
no,
that.
but no bullshit.
No
It's
coffee.
guys like him that keep me out of trouble. So
Right.
Yeah,
I'm 100% good.
because I just walk around.
I feel you.
I see your
You know
headphones
what
on.
I
I go,
mean?
yeah, fuck it, whatever.
I'll be honest. with you,
Technically,
I
he's the
mean,
highest ranking
But,
right
like,
now here. So
You only see me with headphones on during the week.
yeah, never a drill.
But you know
Yeah,
what?
you
You
never-
also
you
have
know.
other people in the office with you, and would they prefer you to have your music up loud or headphones?
No, it's not sitting at the desk.
It's other people in the
it's-
office with me that I just
it's who he
rather
doesn't
not
wanna
listen
talk to.
The
or
funny
talk
part
to.
is the
That's
funny
true.
part is him walking around with it on. But yeah, like when
Love you, Glock.
yeah, well, there's, I get it.
I got your back.
I totally understand
There's some
people that are,
dipshits that walk around and you just don't want to deal with them.
Yeah.
Facts.
and you get that awesome look from him. The eyes go to side like, fuck. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, there's one more paragraph here.
Yeah. Here we go.
The changes made official in an all-Marine message were made in an effort to positively impact diversity, equality, and inclusion, said Lieutenant Philip Parker, a spokesman for the Marine Corps Training and Education Command. Funny, it does none of that.
No.
He
Oh, well,
sounds horrible.
How about just getting rid of the
Lieutenant
tattoo
Parker.
policy? That would be very inclusive.
Yeah.
Let us get hand tattoos like the Navy, and neck.
Wait,
really?
I don't know about
Yeah.
the hand and neck tattoos.
Navy
but-
allows that though?
For certain MOSs, you can, if you're like a bosun's mate, you can get like
See, but
cross
yeah, if you
anchors
kill
on the
it,
hands and stuff.
See, his is
Yeah,
killed off
this
right
was
there.
regs.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
was regs.
Mine
This
is
at the
below.
time.
Mine is
yeah,
below the
my
breastbone.
my
it
art
looked
is
a lot better
like,
15 years ago.
Mine is
When it was
gray,
fresh?
gray area, depending on
Yeah.
who you ask.
I think it's in regs.
Jewish,
Okay.
clean.
What is it?
2%.
116? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all in the nose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I can't look at it. I can't look at it any differently now.
So much Uden right here.
I
I
know.
love it.
Are you sure you weren't a cokehead? Because those nostrils.
All right. You would think. Nope.
You're never doing it with
never
me.
touch
You'll
stuff.
Hoover all that schneeve.
All right. Next one up.
Got it. Is pornified culture preventing military efforts to combat sex crimes?
I don't know. Is it? I mean, come on.
Did they get the picture
Porn?
of you in a cage?
Yeah, this is me in my office right here, actually.
I got to read this.
Yeah.
What? Who's there?
Well, somebody's going to read it to you.
Thanks to the ever-expanding archive of internet pornography, erotica is available anytime and anywhere.
Thank God for that.
But our pornified culture impeding the military's efforts to combat sexual harassment and assault while stymieing the goal of becoming a truly inclusive force for all? In our opinion, no fucking way.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
I watch so much porn. I am not over there doing any kind of sexual crimes. Like,
I
come
watched so many Mia Khalifa videos. She's got a new wing on her house.
on. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, I don't. Okay, this is just me, but like, is this really? All right, go on though.
That's what Coast Guard attorney and Commander Joel
Fingers.
Cotto suggests last month in an article published in the University of Florida Levin College of Law's Journal of Law and Public Policy. Cotto wrote the article in an academic capacity and was sure to note that his position does not reflect that of the Coast Guard or U.S. government.
So this sounds like some 1980s moral majority
It
bullshit.
sounds like what was the one that
Right.
People vs. Larry Flint?
I want to.
But-
Well, I'll
Yeah, let
her
her keep going with it because it gets interesting.
In Towards a Pornography-Free Military, Good Order and Discipline Through a Culture of Respect, one of Cotto's main bluffs is that porn consumption in America has reached pandemic proportions.
Maybe probably due to the pandemic, possibly.
I call it
Oh, ta, ta, ta.
pandemic. Get it? Anyway,
career is gone.
No, it's okay.
Don't worry.
I got your back, buddy.
In about 10 years,
Right.
when the show actually makes it something big.
Right.
they're gonna dig this
when
up.
you're when you're going for office.
I'll be giving you a call. I'm like, hey man, make this shit disappear.
Holy shit. Cleanse.
Joe Rogan made it through his little hiccup. We'll make it through ours.
Yeah.
No, it's just fun.
He's got $260 million.
But no,
Keep going.
Glock,
Anyway.
keep going.
Okay. So the consumption in America has reached pandemic proportions due to its anytime availability.
Mm-hmm.
Citing studies showing that 64% of people between 13 and 24 actively seek out pornography on a weekly basis.
Bump
Not-
those
not
numbers
an
up.
hourly-
Bring it up to 40 plus.
At
Not
least
an
40.
hourly basis or something?
Yeah, 40 plus. Are you kidding me?
It gets lonely in that porta shitter.
Yeah.
3 times a day.
Ew.
He's-
That's a good day.
Not the Portish.
Oh, it.
Oh, you've never
never
on.
lived.
You've never.
Remember
No.
officers? You know, they have the.
Actually.
Is this guy? This guy is never deployed.
No, not the Portish.
This guy is never deployed because the most valuable thing on every convoy is when the share drive would come from Al-Assad or something like that with all the fresh porn.
Coast Guard.
Yeah, never deployed.
Keep going though.
Damn puddle pirate.
Today, an E2 or an 06 can watch
Bud
close to a
pirate.
billion pages of porn anytime they want on their phones,
Fuck yeah.
including at work.
Yep.
And they are consuming online porn at rates much higher than their civilian counterparts, he wrote.
Not true.
I don't know about that one. That's
I
weird.
don't agree with that shit.
Not
Not
at
at
all.
all.
I
Not at
wonder
Who did
where
this
they got that study.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He forgot to carry the one.
Did they not talk to any civilians that jerk off at the office?
Don't bring that shit to my office. I'll shoot holes in it.
I mean,
get it?
I will shoot holes in it. I call bullshit.
No, yeah. I mean,
whatever.
I'm still civilian most of my life. Jesus, don't get me started. I mean, I have a jack station outside there. Yeah. Fucking know that VR thing. It's great. Anyway, keep going.
He has a Jeff station out there. What?
My Jeff station is here.
Military therapists and chaplains now hear with alarming regularity from concerned military personnel that have become addicted to viewing pornography, Koito noted. The fact that the most popular pornography often dehumanizes women, he added, impacts how men view and treat the women in their lives, including fellow troops.
You know how far
Because
down
they
they
don't-
have to scroll to
I'll be
that
honest
camera?
with you.
no,
In
no.
all seriousness, I can understand that.
Yep.
part.
I
can
agree with that
understand.
shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
really?
I do agree with that shit.
Dehumanizing?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Don't
what
don't
are you
think
watching?
don't think about us right now who kind of know
Who know
a
better?
little bit, who
Right.
know better, right?
Yeah.
Right. Think about your kids
Okay, fair
and
enough.
the fact that that's what they're exposed to.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
I mean, we were brought up in the age of like dial-up internet where you had to wait like 5 minutes for a picture.
Just
you
a
know?
picture.
Oh, there's a titty.
Nipple. Yes.
Oh my gosh!
That
I,
took like
I
4
have
hours.
to change my pants
Just
now.
to get a fucking nipple, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
God forbid someone pick up the phone while you're doing all that and then knocks off. And it's like,
What are you doing? I had a black mom. She would play that
What would she slap you with?
shit. She wouldn't even say
Gotta
shit.
switch.
She just start dialing like bleep 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 bleep. I'm like, oh, mom, stop! God damn.
I'm trying to download my homework.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, where we at?
Last paragraph.
Yeah.
Anyway,
While there is no causal relationship established between porn consumption and sexual violence, Koito references findings that pornography undermines women's credibility and helps to form and reinforce the view that women are sex objects.
See, I don't.
It really determines like what
Your point of view. I mean,
you know,
go on. Sorry.
based on what you watch though.
Right.
Like
Right.
which
Yeah.
one you're watching because
And
there's all different
it's,
kinds.
Because there's a lot of female
also what kind of person-
positive porn
Yeah.
out there too. Now.
Also, what kind of person you are too. Like, I
Yeah.
can watch porn. And I don't go to my wife like, "Hey, you fucking whore."
what the
suck
hell
my
is
dick."
female positive?
well, there's a lot of like,
No, they have
there's
like
a lot of like,
Dominatrix.
yeah, a lot of
maybe,
femdom
or-
stuff.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
okay,
How
yeah.
is that? What? That's
or
not positive.
more
That's
sen-
painful.
or,
Well, no, no.
sensual porn. Like,
Okay.
Right.
They like
No,
the romantic
It's,
stuff.
romantic
it's
stuff.
like the soy milk of
Well,
porn.
there's also like femdom where like the women are actually abusing
you know
the
it's
men
healthier.
Yeah.
and stuff too. Like that. Like I mean, there's so many different facets of like.
But
types
now
of
it's
porn out
someone
there.
else getting abused.
Which is kind of funny. 'Cause I was like,
I feel abused.
I think a few weeks ago I was like, "Hey, babe, let's put on some stuff." She's like, "All right, whatever. I'll watch whatever stuff with you." And she's like, "I'm like, check this one out." She goes, "Look at the mole on her." I'm like, "Oh god damn it! You picked up the mole on her." I'm like, "Oh, that is huge, gross. God damn it, you fucked it up."
They're
for me."
also just talking about strictly straight porn, though. I mean,
Right.
if you're talking about, you know,
I don't-
other.
I
It's
like the
weird.
Yeah, that is true. Like, because they did just mention like how it makes women feel. They didn't say
Right.
anything about like
Glock
say
just hit
gay
a
men
major
or
point.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
She
wait.
just hit a
Wait, and
major point.
this is just
What about legitimate like lesbian porn, like
Right,
actual
exactly.
lesbians? Like how is that objectifying women? How are they abusing each other?
I mean, it's funny because we live in a culture in this country here where, like we talk about shit like this, but like when you go to I'd say another country like a more underdeveloped country or something, I noticed that especially where women are really second class, Now they're watching their American porn, even if it's nothing special. Now they're gonna view our American women or Western women or something like that. As I've seen stuff in the news, and I've heard in the news like on separate occasions, and you know, especially for those guys who've been overseas. I mean,
But
you could.
let me kind of jump in, right? Because I mean, if you travel the world a little bit, and I'm taking the Middle East out because of the religious views, specifically to the Middle East, right, with Islam and all that. But
And
if you go to
they
like
watch a lot of porn.
right, but if you go to like Europe, right, which is very sex positive,
Huge.
right, and they're very open about things.
Japan too.
Yes, in Japan, but there's a whole culture of education and promotion of good sexual health that is then also reinforced with appropriate consumption of pornography.
Also, look at like a lot of those.
but a lot of people
those
that
European
even-
ones, a lot of them, they have to use condoms. They have to like do like all that as well. So
Yeah.
that, like they're practicing like the safe side of things as well.
Sure.
And what about the women who just love doing that as a job? There's women
Right.
out there that make lots of money who just love to do it.
Well,
And-
I'm talking about like. Oh no, go ahead.
And they have OnlyFans accounts just because that's what they want to do as a career, you know?
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
I'm all for it.
I
Me
think there
too.
has to be a better discussion where we
Yeah.
kind of remove almost how we like remove church and state, right? You almost have to remove
Yeah.
religious views and sexual health as well, because I think there's a lot of education that needs to occur,
Right.
even from our sharp perspective and what have you, right? I think if we do like Starship Troopers where we like cohabitate, I think that would actually reduce the incidence of sexual
Right,
assaults in the
right,
military.
exactly.
I don't
Because
know.
there has
Joe-
to be.
I'm
Joe's-
50-50 on that one.
Joe's always going to be Joe. There's going to be people who,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
walk
the
around with
sharp
chubby
briefs are
quite a
going to
bit.
go over their heads, and like
But
and in
what I'm saying is
other-
our approach to sharp sucks.
Yeah.
And the whole separation of males and females and what have you. If we're really trying to be a combined force, right? Let's start really acting like it and cohabit. You know, is there going to be a culture shift? that has to occur?
So
I'll be honest
Anthony,
with you.
let me-
I don't think there's going to be.
So I say this: our approach to sharp sucks.
you know,
It does to a degree. To a degree.
Yeah.
I'd say the approach
but
and
like
response.
but here's the thing. We as soldiers, we as NCOs, officers, like we
Warrant
see the
officers.
shit. Like let's
Oh,
not
yeah.
act like we don't.
Right.
yeah,
Like we
yeah.
see
Oh
the
yeah.
shit. Then
Oh,
we
you know
need
when
to
it's
check it.
Yeah, when
Right.
you see,
Like
you see
check
it.
it
Yeah.
firsthand, and don't like do something.
A lot of sexual
know?
assault comes from sexual frustration too. So I don't think pornography. I don't think it would negate that. I think it would help.
No.
Okay.
So
No,
I
I
think-
understand.
okay.
Because
I
if you're
think
stuck in a
for-
box for 2 weeks or whatever
Yeah.
else,
right.
right?
Yeah, for some people, I mean, but the
I
thing
don't
is,
know.
you know, include.
Mm.
It's funny because, like I said, American culture is really. We talk about this stuff and we have discussions and we have our the whole sexual education and everything is it's a lot better than
It's weird to
you
me.
know.
Just coming from a person
Still
that's
not on par,
never
No, it's
sexually
such a
assaulted
conservative
anybody.
approach.
So,
Right.
like,
Yeah,
if
and
I'm
I can
sexually
understand that.
frustrated, I just take. If I can't get something, I take care of myself. I don't just go, all right, there's a victim. Let me go. Like, no, I wouldn't do that. Like, that's me doing it. So it's so hard to like rationalize the way people do this shit. I don't know. It
Yeah,
It's
I
weird.
will say like
It's weird.
With
I don't know.
everyone here, we have a different perspective.
Well, most of us
because,
aren't
I mean, a lot
scumbags.
of us are. Yeah, exactly.
Kind of
So,
on the fence. Like, depends on how we're looking at what we're scummy at.
yeah.
But yeah, anyway, all right. This
Hey, it's an
discussion, though.
interesting topic. We
It is,
need
yeah.
another
it's like a
4-hour
smoke
block
bit.
with.
Yeah, it's like a smoke bit
Yeah.
conversation. All right.
Oh my God, my favorite time.
It's the
Military satire of the week.
All right, you want it, buddy?
I want it. I
know
want it
you
so
do.
bad.
Especially, yeah, you like this one.
Lockheed Martin introduces hastily designed stealth tractor.
Oh, I read this.
We're going to Ukraine, boys.
The stealth tractor,
love
baby.
it.
Look at that thing. It's,
America. Wait a second.
Why did we get that before the stealth tank?
In light of recent high-profile images of Ukrainian farmers towing away Russian armored vehicles, aerospace company Lockheed Martin today announced the future of farming and national defense as they unveiled a hastily designed stealth tractor.
You know, I would believe this more if it came from General Dynamics.
Right. Lockheed Martin attained our position at the forefront of national security technology by being nimble, said CEO Marilyn Hewson. As we watch shifting landscapes of war in Ukraine, we realized that there was a lesson to be learned from the brave farmers who have turned out to be true force multipliers. Or whatever. designated the TR-117 Night Deer. The 1.2 billion stealthy farm implement is capable of plowing over 500 acres of soil and can haul a Russian armored vehicle at least 50 miles. And it can do all that with a radar cross-section that is 0.005% that of a conventional tractor, boasted Carl Mason, chief project manager for the Night Deer, courtesy of our favorite, the Duffavlog.
.com.
Oh, I love the one that I put it on Facebook the other day where it's like barracks of soldiers evicted in order to protect
mold.
protected mold.
Yeah, that was another good one.
Oh,
got
man.
Oh, fucking Camp Pendleton.
All right, where are we at? That was a good one. All right, it
The
is.
current building.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, and by the way, POG Pro. But anyway, and besides the POG Pro, it's Navy. The water is safe to drink in Hawaii again. I heard.
Yeah,
Wait,
getting
what?
there.
Did they cap it off?
I don't know. They
I
fixed
don't
the
know.
water.
I don't know.
Are you talking about at the
don't
military
know.
bases
Yeah,
or the whole island?
There has
the
to be
basis.
there has to be a
But-
downside to
Say.
getting stationed in Hawaii, and I guess the non-drinkable water is that.
Ship
you
it
know.
in.
Golly.
And our POG
Restrict
Pro,
the
who
ocean.
wants it?
Anyway, I'll take it.
Oh, okay.
We've seen you read.
Gosh.
POG Pro,
we've
Navy
seen you
warrant officer.
live.
That's actually kind of funny. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. Hey, not anyone can rock a Hawaiian shirt on a Saturday like me. All right.
I'll give you that.
Anyway,
And he gets tipped too.
We should have a
Damn
day
right.
where we all wear Hawaiian shirts.
we were
Dude,
talking about that at the
will-
range too.
Next,
Yeah.
next,
Y'all got to
next,
invite me back.
Yeah.
I'll wear one.
Yeah.
Black
There's
people
room
don't
in
do
the
that
closet
shit.
here,
We're not
T.
wearing Hawaiian shorts.
I got more of these
We're
than
not.
I have actual shirts.
I'd wear it here.
I'm buying one tonight.
You know?
And yeah, I'm
no,
buying one.
you're not.
Feel this, this
I'm
material
gonna
is
text
so
you since I have your number.
soft.
With the picture.
Wanna fit in.
So
You better look. If I don't get a text by 10 p.m., it's gonna reflect
I'll be at the-
negatively on your NCO.
Article
Oh,
15.
that's fucked up.
He's like the
Because it's true. He would.
Who's your? Oh yeah, never mind. I was
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to discuss
say-
Raiders or all
Say,
that.
he's pretty high up on the chain on that, but all right.
No, but yeah, we all if you look closely,
I better get a
you-
fucking text.
I know your
That's all
bosses.
I'm gonna
I know
say.
your bosses. Never
It's
mind.
going to be a screen capture from Grunt style.
No,
Facts.
I'll get one though. You hold me to it, I'll do it. Shit.
All right.
Don't
Go to
tell my
Walmart.
wife.
Our POG Pro.
All right, POG
Anyway.
Pro, Navy Warrant Officer Hosea
Wife.
Hagler.
Pagler.
Hagler.
That was Josiah.
It is Josiah.
But I can't read. So.
Could be. I don't know.
Fuck it.
Anyway, Josiah Pagler has become the first woman to graduate as a warrant officer from Officer Candidate School in Newport, Rhode Island, and is now slated to operate MQ-25 Stingray carrier-based refueling drones.
Oh,
Get
shit.
it?
Refueling Jones.
Hey now. Warrant Officer 1 Pagler was previously an aviation's electrician's mate, third class with Helicopter Maritime Strike Squadron 70, based out of Jacksonville, Florida. But after learning she had graduated from California State University, Long Beach in 2016, her division officer and assistant maintenance officer encouraged her to apply for the new aerial vehicle operator AVO warrant officer specialty. Pagler, enlisted in 2019, was in the second class of warrant officers to graduate from OCS, according to Naval Service Training Command. Warrant officers typically go through the Limited Duty Officer Warrant Officer Chief Warrant Officer Academy, not OCS.
So-
They said limited duty.
Limited. So
That's every warrant officer I ever met.
Can you
That's the
explain
golf course.
The Navy warrants, are they the same like
do you
Marine
mean?
and Army ones? Is it the same thing or is it different?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
No, so like they have their own.
But
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
in terms of like specialty, like
So
being in
Navy-
between.
yeah,
enlisted
But
and
Navy.
Yeah, it
is-
works- it
Navy
works-
warrants. I didn't know if
Works
okay.
basically the same way.
This
So,
is-
like,
I was so
so like
confused.
hovercraft officers and stuff like that are warrant officers and shit like
I
that.
don't care about the branch,
But
but,
also-
the actual rank structure.
And the rank insignia is literally identical to the Marine one, except instead of the red bars,
It's the
instead
squares.
instead of the red blocks, it's
Okay.
blue.
But they also have like they have like their job badges too that they throw. I was trying to look up
think-
the rank.
I'm pretty sure they still do that.
I was still trying to look up the rank. His Navy rank. God damn that.
Damn.
It's almost like
fucking-
Air
Well,
Force
that's the
ranks.
thing
Yeah,
with-
exactly.
It's
Are
easier
they-
than Air Force ranks.
Because
Are they the Navy ranks for warrant officers still?
my
Yeah,
my
1 through
adopted
5.
son actually
Oh, okay.
just
Yeah.
became an E8.
Yeah.
You know, he was quickly adopted for a minute.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just became an E8, and I was talking to Colonel Tom about it. I'm like, did you hear our little boy's fucking
Yeah.
E8? And he's like, what is he? Because he's Colonel Tom's Air Force. So I'm like, what is E8 for Air Force? He goes, I'm like, is that Master? He goes, Chief Master. I already forgot. It's like Chief Master fucking
You
Sergeant
had
or
me
some shit.
lost
Chief
at
Master
Navy.
Airman
Airman
Sergeant,
fucking, there's like
you know, whatever.
45,000 things.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't fucking figure
the
that shit out.
Navy enlisted rank structure is easy. It's just like the Army or the Marine Corps enlisted rank structures. From like E1 to E3, you are a seaman. And then from E4 and beyond, you're a petty officer.
Stop, J-Bot.
That was actually
that was Pete.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then
See, we made fun of him.
Just do his voice.
I know
You
it's
can't
coming.
tell the difference in the headphones, can you?
yeah, and then when you hit E7, you're a chief petty officer.
Yeah.
And then
So
it goes on up from
Okay.
there.
I just actually watched that U571 last night again.
That's a great movie.
It really is.
It is.
Movie.
Fucking great.
Fucking
all right.
McConaughey.
So hats off to you being the first. How's she the first one?
Well, she became the first one.
That's
First
how's that?
woman.
First woman.
First
yeah, I
woman
know
one,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like that's,
What? Like it's hard?
And,
Yeah.
and it's a new MOS
I don't know, like,
apparently.
these days,
An
To be-
AVO.
To be fair,
Oh,
like
maybe.
a lot
That's
of
a Mean
the
Girl reference.
a lot of the female officers that I did see in the Navy, they were actual like officers, like ensigns and like lieutenants and shit like that.
like
So
guys like this guy over here, some kind of a O.
like an O, yeah, like an O.
Stop. Some kind of O. Some kind of. I'm not saying what kind of O. But
I remember.
definitely
I remember growing up, and I had such a crush on Colonel Mackenzie on Jag.
Who
Oh,
didn't?
you remember that?
Ew.
Catherine Bell.
Ew.
Catherine Bell.
Catherine Bell.
Like the ew.
And
Yo,
she's
she
aged
made
so
she
nice.
made,
Catherine
she
Bell,
made the Marine
she's
alphas
dope.
look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Oh,
is.
baby.
dope.
I gotta.
Do you have a
Whatever.
picture of her?
Gubbity-goo.
Yeah, but you.
I was busy watching
I used to
Rambo
love Jag.
still.
Man.
Really?
I did.
Oh man.
Jag was cool, man.
It was.
I
it
didn't,
really was.
right?
You got an interesting background. We'll get into that in a little bit here because you kind of. Well, it's not that, but it's in part of that. You know, we'll talk about
I
it.
mean,
a
I
little
watched
bit.
a few episodes of Jag just to get ready for my NJP. Anyway,
Right? All right.
This is a scumbag moment.
All right, that's time to show us Scumbag Service Members of the Week. Who wants the first fucker up?
I got this one.
Okay.
Army Special Forces Sergeant Major Travis
What?
Alfred.
oh
He's
my
up
God,
Damn.
getting it.
Yeah.
Get it, Queen.
With that USASOC patch in.
No.
A Special Forces Sergeant Major and former member of Army Special Operations Command Parachute Team was convicted of domestic violence and endangerment at a Fort Bragg, North Carolina General Court Martial earlier this month.
Damn, they went all the way up to general for that one, huh?
According to court documents revealed by 1st Special Forces Command, Sergeant Major Travis Alfred was convicted of firing a gun, choking his then wife, and threatening to kill her on November 20, 2019.
So was he like
attack.
choking her and then firing the gun up in the air like Yosemite Sam or something?
Well, it depends because, like, a similar situation, my wife and I, we call that foreplay.
Yeah. Right.
No.
Kinks. No kink shaming here.
She is Ukrainian.
Right?
Don't yuck his yum.
Right? Don't you know? Because, yeah.
And she's yelling, Slava Ukraina.
Chuck me. I like it.
The senior Special Forces NCO was sentenced to 1 year of confinement and reduced in rank to Sergeant First Class. Good. Start hammering these dudes.
Yeah, I love it.
Both the conviction and sentencing were done by a mixed panel of officers and sergeants major. But Alfred does not face a punitive discharge, and it's not clear if he will be eligible for retirement after he is released from confinement. His charge sheet, which Army officials provided to Army Times last year, indicated that his current term of service began in 2016. Glock, can we get a guilty? Let's
2006.
get a guilty.
It was
No,
2006.
on the table. Just don't. Yeah, there we go.
Anyway,
Off the
did they
side.
say reduction rank or anything like that? They say
Uh,
what the
yes.
functions were yet?
Yeah, he went from Sergeant
Major
Major
to-
to Sergeant
Oh.
First Class.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Now
alright.
he's
Oh,
my rank.
God, that's even scarier.
We don't do ranks on the show, jackwad.
That's fine.
It's his rank. He
It's
can
his
do whatever
rank.
the fuck he
Yeah,
wants with
exactly.
Hey,
You know, if
I
he
was
wants to-
impersonating someone and you just ruined it, but okay.
You know what? That's his. That's on him. That's his rank. It's his ass.
Whatever.
Whatever. Everyone does their own.
that. All
All
right.
right. I'm private,
Awkward
by the way.
silence.
Private OG over here. I have no responsibility whatsoever. All right. Next one up.
I got this one.
Yeah.
All right. Scumbag Army Reservist Jacaria Stringer. I'm a
Jackaria.
Jacaria.
I
Whatever.
don't even think she's. Oh,
Jacarla.
I've kind of done something.
Jacarla. That's it.
Jakaria.
All right.
Not to this extent, though.
All right. Anyway. No, Jacaria. Yeah, you're right. Holy shit.
Boom.
Oh, my God. For once.
For
He's
like,
actually good at,
Sometimes.
As long as he's not doing this voice, we're good.
you know.
Go on.
Anyway, a Delray Beach police officer has been arrested on official misconduct and grand theft charges after a Florida Department of Law Enforcement investigation found she lied on her timesheets when she claimed she had to miss work because of military leave when, in fact, she was.
Like I said,
Why have I heard this
before? I'm saying it's not that bad, but I guess when you're double dipping, when you own your own company, you go, oh, hey, I gotta.
Well, I mean, you make your own hours. Anyway,
Yeah, when you say to the military, like, oh, I can't because my work.
Actually,
You know,
I
can you give me some
know
slack here?
of a soldier who did something very similar.
OG?
AR.
Shut up.
So,
Yeah, whatever. What do you do? 20 years, kick me. I really don't care. Do I need it? No. I'm just there for fun. To hang out with you guys. It's really... Anyway, go on.
Anyway.
We love you.
But we're-
Scumbag Serviceman of the Week. OG!
The state law enforcement agency began its investigation in September at the request of the Delray Beach PD after people there questioned the accuracy of several of Stringer's timesheets. Agents say Stringer claimed to be on military leave for 21 days from March 2020 to August 2021. But after investigation, they found she did not actually attend military training on the days listed.
Okay.
God, what?
Yeah.
Gretel Klessinger.
Yeah, it's a weird name.
Yeah,
The way it's spelled, it's weird.
Yeah, the way it's spelled
Reading's
is not the
hard.
no.
Reading's-
Gretel
oh, come
Klessinger.
on.
Hold on, it's the
spelled-
way that it's spelled, not the name itself.
You got
Yeah.
to guess now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway.
some can't read.
No, this is...
No, I
it's-
know.
We
look
have
at
Give
it.
you guys shit.
We have proven otherwise.
That's side eye.
Gretel-
Actually, you haven't. I just
Oh,
don't
these
say
two
anything.
right now. I love the little tension between these fuckers. This is
Gretel
guy.
Gretel Plessinger, a spokeswoman for the state law enforcement agency, said Stringer had previously served in the U.S. Army Reserves but was separated because of unexcused absences from required training.
See,
And that's how they found that out.
I never
All
got
right.
down to that.
She got used.
She was a non-par.
Yeah, that sucks.
Stringer was paid more than $6,500 for time she claimed to be on military leave. Plessinger said agents found that she had falsified at least 21 Delray Beach PD timesheets.
Damn.
Stringer was hired on February 3rd, 2020, and has been on paid administrative leave since September 18th, 2021, according to Delray Beach PD. Her annual salary is $55,450.
And was it
also,
worth it?
Why is she getting paid administrative leave?
Because it's a union issue.
It's
That's
an
the
investigation.
I was about to say
too.
that's
She
the
started
irony
doing
of it.
that
This
like
is-
immediately.
this
She
is
didn't
a-
even wait.
Yeah.
She just started.
Yeah. This is exactly why, if you are funded by the taxpayers for your job, you should not be allowed to unionize.
Well, if you're National
The
Guard,
National Guard.
which is
Yeah.
a state-run thing. I mean, I still think it's funny.
It's
I don't. I think it's
funny?
fucked up, but it is kind of funny.
No, it's definitely funny.
There's some comedy.
It is
like
funny.
we're gonna get
irony.
the union together here. The E4 mafia is getting together. We're gonna take care of this
literally
problem.
is.
These fucking officers. We gotta get to their fucking heads.
Yeah,
Yo,
we got specialist Boombots over here.
But say we're gonna take care of this fucking guy, eh? All right, come on.
E4s
Come
and,
on.
E4s and above do not police call.
We don't believe it's
Right.
as simple as that. That's not how it works.
That was in the union agreement.
Yeah,
Hey, so why aren't you using this defect over here?
yeah. What's
This
going on?
is our defect
This is
right
a good
here.
defect here, all right? We got good union worker here, good labor here, all right? Look at the KP duty over here. These boys are stuffing over here. They got to wear their cover in the back. Oh, come on. It's horrible.
Hey, hairnets?
Oh,
Hairnets? You want hairnets?
That's it. They didn't even let these guys de-blouse. What's going on? They're doing this shit
going on?
still in blouse. It's wrong. It's all wrong. Combat boots. They should be wearing the proper gym shoes for this. Come on. Come on. Some relaxed regulations here. Come on, guys.
Picturing a bunch of like E4s
Dude,
and
tell
above
me I
sitting
would not
out
be
in
a
lawn
good
chairs and shit.
union rep.
You
here.
would be a
It'd be
union
great.
boss.
I'd be,
He
hey, we're
did
doing
almost-
my guys.
He did try to unionize.
I did. I'm working on it still in the reserves. It's federal though. You know. It's a little tougher. It's a little tougher. Hey,
All
hey,
right.
hey.
And mutiny a couple times, and you know.
What I'm saying. All right. Anyway.
Anarchy.
Anarchy.
Hey, I was about to say, dude.
Anarchy. Ding, 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 ding. Down the hallways, smacking the lockers. OG's at it again. We just let him do it.
Yeah.
He's
He's
been
on
here.
one.
He's been here for a while.
He's a permanent fixture.
I am
just
so-
let him do his own thing.
I am so buying you the Communist Manifesto and Rules for Radicals.
Running down. The sergeant major just looks. It's just OG down the hall again.
Right. He'll wear out in 15 minutes. Somebody get him a Maker's Mark.
Right.
Give him a Capri Sun and the makers and a cigarette. Oh, I'm good now. Thank you. I need a little sugar, a little boost.
Yeah.
I mean, who the hell's
And
that?
it ain't a Snickers bar that takes him away from being a diva.
Yeah, not at all. All right. Okay, so we do have a catch. To catch a service member. The sad ones, right? It's we gotta.
I'll start it off.
We got. Yeah.
Wow.
He's like, my favorite time of the week.
My favorite time
Hey,
is
don't do that voice for this one.
This is my
Serious
segment.
shit. Ready?
I know.
And go.
Go. To catch a
Service member?
service member,
There
Fort
we
Drum. Sorry, I was like, what the fuck?
Well, because it's
It's the
SM.
coffee. It's wearing off.
Fort Drum soldier
Good.
Alexander Kalixto. Is that how you say Kalixto?
Who cares?
Calixto,
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
He's a piece
right.
of shit.
Run with it.
Though you should know.
You're Mexican, aren't you?
They got the same haircut.
You're not,
You're not
Yeah,
Mexican.
Oh
Mexican.
shoot! I didn't even look at. I keep on forgetting to look at that.
He's kind of.
My
that's
cousin.
your brother. That's your whole cousin.
He's
Like, how
Filipino.
you don't know?
Oh man!
Filipino.
The soldier Alexander Kalixto of Wilkesboro,
Hey,
Pennsylvania,
you
was
skipped the first
charged.
line.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Okay, 21-year-old Fort Drum soldier was arrested after having sexual contact with the 13-year-old girl at a hotel in Rome.
Glock,
Deputies
can you
said.
hit it?
Yeah, guilty. Give him a
yeah.
guilty.
Golly.
Just give
Just
me
off the
guilty
bat.
now, because that makes my stomach.
Is
hurt.
this Rome?
This is
Is,
why-
this Rome, Italy,
Oh.
or like Rome, Georgia?
Rome, New York.
Rome, New York.
Rome, New York?
Rome,
Don't,
New
York.
don't give him the privilege of being in Italy.
Yeah. The soldier Alexander Kalixto of Wilkesboro, Pennsylvania, was charged with second-degree rape.
Yeah.
According to a news release from the Oneida County Sheriff's Office. Someone's gonna have to school me on like first degree and second degree. In a
It's
little
all
bit.
state specific. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Ah,
you
never
know.
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
let's
not get into
not
details.
discuss that.
Yeah,
any
please,
further
not
than
on
we
the
have
air.
to.
Yeah.
Off
all
air,
right.
we'll do that.
Calixto agreed to meet with the
Arranged.
teen. Arranged to meet with the teen in Rome after exchanging messages with her. With her over social media, deputy said. The same day the arranged meet happened, the teen was reported missing to Rome police. Hours later, police received information that the teen was possibly in a hotel in Rome. Wow. Police responded to the hotel and found the girl with Kalixto, deputies said. The joint investigation between Rome police and the Oneida County Sheriff's Office revealed that Kalixto had sexual contact with the girl while at the hotel. I feel like I know you guys want to say something. I
No,
can
just
hear
like
it.
just finish it off and just let it
Yeah,
go.
yeah. All
Hurry
right.
up.
It's I hate
Um,
this so much.
Don't drag this one out.
Yeah, okay. Kalixto was arrested the next day and brought to the Oneida County Jail. An order of protection has been issued on behalf of the victim,
Good,
and the
good, good.
sheriff's office is providing services through the Child
Good, good,
Advocacy Center.
Another piece of
Good,
shit.
good.
And as always, remember us here at Semper Hooah. Send this offender to us. We'll take care of it. Some
Take 'em
wall-to-wall
back.
counselling and
Well, we got some stuff on the wall here. We can take care of them.
That's
I got,
right.
I got a couple
First,
ice
ask
picks we could
questions
jam through
later.
his balls.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
We
man.
like once again. These are hard to talk about, but we like doing it to point these fuckers out. So
Yeah.
fuck them.
Absolutely.
Good pieces of shit.
I need
and-
someone to practice my knife skills.
And I like
on,
that
you
what's
know?
happening is more and more these pieces of shit are facing serious time, and I like it because it fuck them.
Stop diddling
Like
kids.
what?
Like
Oh.
sexual assault is one thing, which is not right and horrible, but a child, fuck
come on, man.
off. Just fucking leave children alone.
It's
Stop
becoming
it.
more real
Fucking
that I
real.
have one on the way. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll be honest with
It's wait till you have one. It's,
Right.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a whole other world. Especially I got a little girl.
Yeah.
Oh
you.
yeah.
Oh man.
Do you have a daughter? Do you have a child? Yeah, you know what's up. All right.
Yeah, like this shit. This shit
It bugs
weird.
You. It bugs you. Yeah, and that's why we bring up. I know it's a stinger in the show. It's always a dull moment when we have one of these, but I like bringing them up because they have to be brought up somewhere. Someone's got to talk about them.
Yeah.
It's one thing to put them on the internet
That's
so
why
we
To
can hear
Catch
the
a
voice.
Predator was
And
such a
especially within
popular
our
show.
community, right, where we talk about values and we talk about, warrior ethos and all this other shit, right?
Facts.
This does not belong in our fucking uniform service.
Not at all.
Get these fuckers and
Hey,
let's
I'm
wipe
a-
them out.
Doesn't
I'm
belong
of the
at all.
mindset that if you commit any crime while under the service of the American taxpayer, the penalty should be 20 times more strict.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
and
I'm
that,
100%. I'm with that.
Yeah,
you
more
know,
punishment.
because like you are abusing the public trust in so many ways.
Yeah.
In that regard.
Yeah.
Agree.
I mean,
I think
there's
you should go with a lot of crimes that you do with
I agree.
while in uniform.
Well, no, and it should go all the way to politicians as well. But like,
Those guys.
I'm just saying,
Once you start taking the uniform off and get a suit on, it's a
Right.
little different over there.
still
right?
a uniform.
yeah.
Need to mark them. Like
I get you,
Glorious
though.
Bastards.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I love
shit,
it.
yeah.
Yes, Glock. I love that.
Glock.
Because you start going to those
It's her
islands.
hormone levels. They're
I
out
know,
of
they're like-
whack.
Yeah. You guys saw a girl with the dragon tattoo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
When her PO
it's a better book,
went and like went to her place and like assaulted her and shit
Yeah.
like that, and then she went to his place and then tattooed rapist on his forehead.
Oh,
it.
no
Love
shit.
it. They love it.
Like
love it,
I
love
think
it.
something like that.
All right,
But instead of a
let's-
tattoo, do a brand. That way, it's not removable.
Let's get some better levity up in the room here. All right, it's our time for our military movie review. Here we go. All right,
Snacks. Who's got the snacks?
get them out there. All right, our Ossifer over here.
Semper.
Didn't really pick a good. Well, he didn't. No, like
It's a
it was,
good movie.
no, it's a good movie.
Decent.
He was. I
It's
don't
a-
believe
it was a
100%
great movie.
No, it was, I
Classic.
don't believe it was 100% your choice though, right? I believe it was
It
another
was
officer's choice that you
groupthink.
groupthink.
Group
Okay.
think.
Yeah, the O's got together and
Which
the
goes
collective
so
brain
good
trust.
for this movie.
Which, by
It
the
works
way,
out so well.
I was there for the discussion, right? And the one officer, he's like, "Well, this was on General Adorno's like officer must-watch video list or something like that."
When was
And
this? Like,
the
yeah,
movie is
yesterday?
The Bridge on the River Kwai, 1957. All right, IMDb's gotta put it right here.
Yeah, British POWs are forced to build a railway bridge across the River Kwai for their Japanese captors in occupied Burma, not knowing that the Allied forces are planning a daring commando raid through the jungle to destroy it.
To be fair, the Allies didn't
steals
know
my
they were
mind.
planning that raid.
Yeah, true. Right. By the way, you keep stealing my radio voice thunder there. All right, whatever. I get to read like 2 things through the whole show. What, it's fine. All right, we got people that shut up. People you don't know because they're all dead. And haven't had a movie in a long time because this movie came out in
You will know. You will know one of them.
Yes.
No. Our listeners, I listen to analytics.
Hayakawa?
Yeah, you're telling me our listeners don't watch Star Wars?
Okay.
Fucking Obi-Wan's in this, man.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you're
Oh,
right. Yeah,
shit.
true,
He is.
true. Yeah, but the original Obi-Wan. Never mind. Anyway, the best character is what William Holden as Shears. God, I loved him.
Yeah, your favorite.
The good old Faco, whatever. The
Yeah,
fuck
that's
he
the
was.
thing. I was
He
like,
good
what the
shit,
heck?
right? Then you got Alec
Guinness.
as Colonel Nicholson. Let me tell you about that guy. Whoa,
Guy
He did,
is
like
He's a stroke
Wait,
job
wait,
that you
wait.
eventually wind up loving.
I want to
What
hear.
was
I didn't
hilarious?
love him.
I want to hear
You
T
fucking
on this
kidding
one.
me?
Like, all right. So the reason I rocked with him, I really liked him. He did not get along with the director.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
like in
I did some
real
deep,
life,
I,
real
did,
life.
I had
You
to
went
do
deep?
some deep research
You went
on
into that
this.
shit.
I
Okay.
had to dig deeper.
There's a con op
He did
involved now.
not. Shut up. No, like he did not get along with the director for the reasons of he did not agree with the way that he was being portrayed in the movie.
Oh.
It's fair. I do believe he was an officer in the British Army in
Yeah.
World War II as well.
Really?
And-
Like legit?
Oh,
Well, I
shit.
mean, you got to think
Yeah.
this movie was made in 1957, so most of
Yeah.
these guys were probably all serving anyway. Like I was
Facts.
looking at all this.
So
Yeah,
like
and-
he didn't agree with that shit.
Right.
So he was. There was a lot of combativeness, if that's even a word.
Sure.
So
it
I'm
is.
bringing-
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
work with the mic.
yeah.
And did
So-
you know that William Holden was born in O'Fallon, Illinois?
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't even know where that is.
It's by East St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
wow. Okay.
Okay.
Great town.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Dot.
But no, like
Air Force operates C5s out of there.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I,
This is Scott Air Force Base.
I,
right?
That's a
he's
big
got
deal.
random fucking info when it comes.
a
Anyway,
big
go on.
deal.
Though. Go on.
I went to a lacrosse tournament down there when I was coaching.
You and Rob?
Wait, Jack Hawkins
More
as
random.
Major Warden, the Special Forces officer there, who's jolly good and ready to get in there and fight those jets.
all right. So speaking of that voice, like why do they talk like that?
Yeah, the
Because
good
they're
old
British.
jolly British.
That like no
oh, proper and
That
No-
was in
no-
the 50s.
no no one talks like that.
Yeah, the Brits don't talk about going home
They-
and giving their wife a good Jolly Roger.
good
you know
jolly
what I mean?
one.
a good jolly one.
Jolly
no,
it
shut
would
up.
be cool.
No.
It'd be
Ew.
cool if they talk like pikeys
Are you sure they didn't
Weird.
talk
That's
like that in the
Cockney-ish.
50s?
No, I'm
though?
I'm
They
pretty
still talked a
sure.
lot different back
Snatch.
then.
No, I'm sure they did talk a lot different back then, but
Yeah.
Jolly good
It's-
show, sir. There we go.
Cheerio.
Oh, cheerio.
it just
Oh, you want to jump
he's
in there?
educated. He's an officer.
it's like
you
it
know,
just
I
it
thought-
just seemed very extra. And then
Oh.
again, I'm gonna say it like I was expecting Denzel or Morgan Freeman because that was more of his time frame to fly out from a tree or some shit in a loincloth and be like, oh.
The only, I believe the only black guy, which I don't even know if he was a black guy, was the guy sitting there with the fan thing doing the pulling the string. I don't even
Look,
think I
no,
think
he
was
wasn't black.
I think it was Indian actually.
He was Siamese or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
He was just crispy as
Malaysian.
shit.
Malaysian.
Basically. He was just sitting
No,
there
I think it's
frying his
Malaysian.
ass. Poor guy. His whole job was
And
just
I'm
to
like,
hold
I
that.
had-
that
To be
could
fair,
have
that's
been
better
Morgan
than the other
Freeman.
labor.
Yeah,
you
actually.
know?
So, correction to all of you, he
Yes.
was actually Indian because there was a lot of Indian workforce that was brought in.
Actually,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah, no, you're
Conscripted
Right.
British
Yeah.
military.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I felt bad for that guy. I mean, but then again,
Well, his only job is fan waiver.
dude, that's got to be. Dude, his triceps were probably pretty
Oh.
solid.
Yeah,
After
he
pulling
can
that
jerk a
rope
solid
down,
one
it just
now.
He's
rocked
strong
him.
as shit. I'm not gonna say anything about a solid, but
Uh,
but he's strong as shit.
Yeah.
The only thing, once again, I'm just gonna do a little adjustment. You're good. Okay, so
Put it in
I'm
your
gonna
mouth.
try to pronounce this guy.
Susuya
Good rap
Hayakawa.
song.
Goddamn Glock.
Hayakawa as
Colonel Saito.
So I actually really respected him in a weird way. Like I knew he had to get shit done because he knew like there's a whole Japanese honor thing. Like if you don't,
Bushido.
if you
get
fuck
it.
up, you have to kill yourself. Type of thing. He
Right.
didn't want that, and he didn't want
Right.
it. Like you could tell he's like, I don't.
But
wanna
then
do
it was
this.
also, I mean, I don't know if we're
And he's-
stealing the thunder or whatever else, but as the bridge gets completed by not him, is that a disrespect to him too?
No,
so
I think
ultimately he's going to have to kill himself as well.
I think the way
Right.
he was looking at it is like, just get it done, so I don't have to take a.
Yeah.
Right, but as the movie progresses, right, you start seeing him like start to fall into a depression.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
Well,
not his
It's
accomplishment.
It's almost like he just disappeared.
Okay,
Right,
okay. I
because
can
Like
see
he's
that
not
a
the
little
you
bit.
didn't
leader.
even see him anymore.
He wasn't able to establish the command over this, POW
I think he
camp.
sees his failure as being an officer in it.
Yeah.
Right.
At the same time, he sees that like,
Well,
I'm not
I
gonna
know
get
he
murdered.
was-
It's
I
like
don't-
it's like he saw his failure, but he was like at the same time, hey, if y'all can finish this shit,
I don't.
hey,
I don't.
please finish this
I don't have to
shit.
control
The,
it myself, right?
the failure
Yeah.
aspect comes into it a lot because if you notice in the beginning, he was berating all the British officers for the fact that they surrendered instead of continued to fight. He said they didn't have any soldierly virtue
Right.
or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Bushido.
Yes.
But then turned into an asshole because they wouldn't
Well,
do
I mean,
just that.
well, he was an asshole to him because he felt they didn't have honor.
Yeah,
Yeah. And that was no offense here. No,
Shoryuken.
oh man, he was good though. I mean,
He played a lot of Street Fighter.
I liked
growing up.
I liked his character the best out of almost anyone in the movie.
Ooh.
yeah, I actually agree.
Saito.
Saito.
Yeah, Saito, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I enjoyed. My favorite is the American.
Yeah, but
Number
I mean,
one.
Yeah, but-
I'm not gonna lie, that's my favorite too.
Yeah, and
But
He's
he's
American.
He also
Gullah
very.
Gullah Island.
Yeah.
If you notice, the second like they pulled Alec Guinness like out of like the cooler or the heater rather,
Right.
when they pulled him out of there, it was like shortly after that he kind of lost control of the situation. Whereas before, all this new group of Brits came in, he had complete control over the whole thing. Like anything he said went.
Right.
And then
Right.
when
Yeah,
Alec Guinness
but-
took over as people,
Yeah, but also they were sabotaging the bridge on purpose, though. They knew it wasn't going to be built.
Right.
So
Yeah,
the
they
British
were-
weren't even trying.
So that was one
Yeah.
piece I didn't really
Yeah.
understand.
The collaboration.
Like, why were they trying to blow the bridge up?
okay, so they're
So it was strategically important for the bridge to be demolished because it was going to unify Myanmar, that area, and they were going to make a land bridge to
it was going to
India.
get
Now-
the it was
now
going to
P.
get the Germans
Now-
or
now
the
P.
Japs to push
Me-
into India. Yeah.
We saw that movie.
Right.
That bridge was like literally
It's a one-track reel. I get it.
right. I'm
Right.
like, how is it strategic? Like
From their
Back
point
then.
of view,
from,
was
yeah, okay.
And then-
right.
at
And
that
maybe
point-
so. And
Well,
maybe so.
moving
Like
it-
in my mind, I'm looking at it like, why the fuck do you even care about this bridge?
Well, moving a train through the jungle is a lot easier than traipsing through it on foot.
damn straight.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
I
right.
get
They were
that.
moving command and not just soldiers. So
Yeah.
Right.
Couple of your pointers here,
Yeah.
Sam.
I
Here,
mean,
I got some
railways
notes
were
here.
big
Yeah.
back then.
So
you know?
this movie kind of really pissed me the fuck off just a little bit. But number one,
Being enlisted.
Here we go. So the Geneva Conventions literally
Oh, here it is.
You already know I feel this way because we had this conversation.
Yeah.
earlier. All right, go ahead. Go
the
ahead.
Geneva Convention literally allows officers to be lazy.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Maybe it does. All right, but like no bullshit. I said this earlier. I see myself in both of them
Yeah, fair.
because like these dudes, if I see them working, I'm fucking working.
I never saw
Like-
my LT swing a sledgehammer
Like
once.
I mean-
I don't know about your LTs, but like I can tell you,
yeah.
Pete
Yep.
P was with me yesterday. Like I'm with the shits. Like I'm not. Nah, I'm going to work. Like that's.
I can understand
get
the,
that aspect, but at the same time, I also get. I'm gonna whip out the book on ya.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna read said book on
Yeah.
ya.
On
Like,
some Geneva
like-
Conventions
He
here.
does.
Yeah.
He does what officers are supposed to do.
Yeah, but then you know, then once again the officers are once again enlisted getting screwed by the officers.
But I mean, I only
But-
understand this
but
from
did
the
they really, though?
from the chain of command.
They did all the heavy labor.
because, and I get it because I'm guessing from your perspective, your experience, you had a lot of shitty officers.
Yeah,
that
you
just
did.
didn't do
You
shit.
should have just
And
joined the
I'm
fucking
saying
army.
I understand like
I don't even know what you
Geneva
were doing.
Conventions. I mean,
No, I did not. I did not.
I'm not saying everything
hold
was,
on.
but
I did not have shitty officers, but
You did.
No,
It's okay. It's
I didn't,
okay to
I
say
didn't.
you
my
did.
my LTs were all really good and stuff, but like the main thing is like I never once saw them do any kind of like any of their PMs for the tanks. It was always their crew, which when you have a 4-man crew and one person is not pulling their weight, the other 3 have to pick up the
Let me
slack.
ask you a question. I don't know what you're talking about, but was the officer in that tank?
Yeah. It was his tank.
And he ain't say shit about the PM being done on his tank? Oh, pussy.
Yeah.
Because I you know, like it's kind of like
That's just me because
right.
I'm not riding in shit that I ain't see.
Right.
But
I mean,
but
yeah,
here,
exactly.
like it's also
You know.
understanding that dichotomy between
That's just
enlisted
me.
and officer, right?
right. I never
So-
saw an officer fill sandbags. I never saw him burn shit.
Right,
I never saw
but
him
here,
do
fuck
any
about
of that.
your
let me
experience,
say
though.
the
Fill in
thing,
the
right? The officers are tasked with a higher purpose, right? They need to have that big picture mentality,
Yeah.
right? Because remember, once they actually put the enlisted in this movie into production with a purpose and good direction, good order and discipline, and whatever else, their health and welfare went up. They started getting better meals. There was less sick call, et cetera, et cetera. So the actual welfare of those troops was raised, even though they had to work a little bit harder, right? So unfortunately, that's just the nature of our game. The
Yeah.
enlisteds, we do the work. The
Yeah.
officers manage the work.
That's the whole point,
It's-
right?
They
it's-
manage the
it's-
tasks.
Once again, I would not have helped complete that fucking bridge.
But when no,
I
that's
would've.
the only thing. But when
I
being
would've.
told, I've been like work with Joes. I go, okay. If I was an O, I'd work with the Joes.
Yeah,
I get that.
yeah.
I'm
I
not
think-
gonna lie. As soon as he was like, "You are going to do this as an O," like the thing was immediately as soon as Colonel Saito said, "Yo, I'm not dealing with this shit. If you're an officer, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You're going to work."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have looked at the OGs. I'd have looked at the J-bots. I'd have been like, "Hey, look, all right, let's do this."
Yeah.
But at
Get it
the
done.
same time,
Keeping
like
that higher
deep
purpose.
inside of me, I'm like Nichols. I'm like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
do me.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah.
put me in the hot box. I'm about to sweat it out, and then I'm gonna come out there, and you gonna jive with what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
True.
it's weird.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird as hell.
Right.
But you know what's weirder? I see it definitely trickling between the O's we have coming in now versus the ones that are a little older and more seasoned.
Oh yeah, big time.
And I also think, as a general principle, leadership is very situational, right? So I think as we see it in this movie too, we have so many different examples of different leadership styles,
Oh, God,
but
yeah.
each one is
yeah.
each one is applicable in a specific scenario.
Exactly.
And understanding and knowing that fluidity and when to apply and when to put pressure or when to back off or when to be the thorn in the side.
Facts.
That's the fine art of leadership that not everybody has.
Okay,
Yeah.
but on that point,
Yeah.
all right, all these men were captured,
Yes.
right?
Well, they surrendered.
Who surrendered?
Well-
Did they surrender or did their officers surrender?
Officers.
All right. So they got
That's a black stain on our history.
all right. Hold on.
Like, fucking fight, motherfucker.
Hold on.
make a point, and I gotta
Hold-
let him make it.
He
Hold
was
on.
ordered to surrender
Yeah.
by hire.
But once again,
Fucking C-flick.
they all got captured. The enlisted Shut up. The enlisted were forced to surrender. They all got captured. The enlisted got forced into hard labor, and the officers didn't have to do shit. Oh God, I would not be very happy about that situation.
I
And
wouldn't
guess
either.
what? My faith in my officers at that point would be out the fucking window.
By the way,
But
I
then,
would've
but then take
fragged
another
every one of them.
perspective, right? The medical
Yeah.
officer that
Yeah.
was there, the American, right?
Well, it's
He's
a
an
Brit-
officer.
I think
Would
it was
you
a
force
British
him into
one.
hard labor,
The-
or would you have him continue his doctor duties?
Well, that is a different story altogether.
Because you made like a very blanket statement that all officers were to do hard
But he's a
labor.
doctor.
He's right,
a
though.
doctor.
Hey,
He's a
out.
doctor, though.
Well,
He was still,
Hashtag facts.
he was still doing
Hey,
doctor stuff.
Time out.
I did, but
Time
he was
out.
still doing
Can't
stuff.
debate a master debater.
Time out. First of all, he was British, not American.
Yeah.
The doctor.
Fuck off. Details.
No, it's a very
That's
big
a
one.
big detail.
Because
That's
is
a big one.
You get it's the difference between
Values
as you can
different.
see how the American one was like, fuck this shit, I'm
Yep.
out of here.
The
Also,
values are
And the
different.
only one that was actually sound of mind was the British medical doctor going, "This is all madness."
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah,
madness.
exactly.
He goes, you're
He also
collaborating.
said it.
He was
It's
my favorite
collaboration.
dude.
It's collaborate. He
only
said
said
collaborating.
Like 10 words throughout the whole
Aiding
movie.
the enemy.
but, like, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
he-
madness.
It's madness.
Okay, so whether American or
it.
British, would you have him doing doc stuff, or would you have him go do hard labor just
Well,
because
a
he's
doc is a doc. You need from a specific job.
But he was saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
officers, go do your hard labor."
Yeah, that his is hard labor. He's literally working on Joes and anybody else and other officers. He's just working on people. That is his job.
He's doing his job.
He's doing his job no matter what. A doc is always doing their job, all right? That is hard labor.
They also never have to do
There's
working parties for that reason.
Yeah, there's no officer except for like the chief medical officer who signs off on some stuff here, blah, 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 in any fucking country or branch,
Surgeon
whatever.
General.
Yeah, but I mean, you're a doctor. You're working.
Mhm.
There's no, you're not just sitting on your ass unless you're studying some shit off that. But if you're in the actual medical field, working and like triage and all that shit, you're working. That's work.
I get it.
You know it. You've worked in that. So you can't say he wasn't work. Like that guy's working as an officer.
I didn't
that
say
guy
he
is.
was.
He was the only one who was.
I know he doesn't have a shovel in his hand and a pick.
But
Whatever.
he was the only one who was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's also the smartest officer I saw in the entire movie because
Yeah.
the only officer
That's why he's a
was the
doctor.
American one who wasn't an officer, was a fake officer, which I fucking loved.
Which was weird as fuck.
I know.
Loved it. So the American,
Look,
which you think is
that-
like this
I'm not gonna lie,
commander.
that messed me all the way up.
Oh,
I
to
was
me,
like,
I
why-
Yeah.
I was like, no.
related so much. But there's
had
OG.
hope.
And it's
I
like,
had hope.
I love his, like, I have a foolproof plan. I'm going to get a medical discharge.
So for the
And
ones
it was.
that most likely won't watch this because it will cost you $8 to buy it or
$3.99.
No,
$4.99.
it's
$3.99 on your
$4.
That's the
I bought
rent.
it 3 days ago.
That's the rent.
Yeah.
I bought the Ultra HD version on Prime because I want to want Ultra.
You actually
HD.
bought it and didn't fire up the old.
Now, you know how hard it is to fire up the old stick to go look that up from a movie from 1957? All right, the bridge over. Yeah, it's like, nah, it's.
Oh, Kwai.
You
Yeah,
better
you
get
it's gonna take like
Amazon
4 days.
Prime,
To,
man.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah, you just click the $8 for Ultra HD to buy. Because I want to watch it again. Actually, the 2 hours and 41 fucking minutes of
It's
this
a
movie.
long-
That's the only reason why I
It's a
took
long
off half a
movie.
point.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. But the American Joe, man, I love it. He's commander at Shears at one point.
Shit.
Escapes out of there, does his thing. You're watching the whole thing. Gets to
Gilligan's
a nice
Island.
Gets to Gilligan's Island. Gets the nice nurse, another officer. and
She
goes,
was
"Ah."
very pretty,
Oh,
too.
Sure you don't want a
was.
Oh,
martini?
my God.
You know me in blondes. Hey,
Right.
Gronk, how's it going? Anyway, and so what I was saying,
I like.
What?
I like blondes too.
not the father.
chill out with that.
I
guys.
won't dare.
Jesus Christ. My wife gave me
Laid
that
it on
shit when
thick
I went-
today, huh?
I know.
Oh man, dude.
I serenaded her with her song earlier.
Blow
Anyway,
my candle.
what? I just want to make her giggle a little bit. The point is, like,
you
he's
make
having
me giggle.
having a great time. And
We
then he
need the
gets-
red light for
he gets
blush
pulled
again.
he gets pulled into a mission. I love that part. And then it's like,
I tried to sham out of the mission.
I love it. I'm an officer.
Yeah, man,
I'm
he-
enlisted. I
You
saw.
probably in E4.
I know that officers got better quarters and better treatment, so I went that route. I was like, okay, that's fine. And then
Seeing
when
how
he
like
really
you're
gets
right.
back, he goes, I saw the enlisted quarters and I saw the officer. I want to go that route. I'm like, and I go,
Yeah.
me going,
Yo, he's smart.
and I go,
Yeah,
that is literally the same shit I would do. And I related to this guy.
Yo.
And the whole time he's bitching. He's like, why are we doing this mission? Why are we doing this fucking mission? This mission, it seems fucking stupid
Also,
as shit.
Yo, that's
Why
exactly
did-
how I would
why
like,
did he
I would
pretend to
like-
be an
I would
officer?
like- I would have literally said, like, you smart.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to keep you with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Why
And,
did
and
he
then they're
say
like,
that? Why
hey,
not?
we're going to have to jump in on this mission. It's like, oh, perfect. I'm not jump qualified.
And I'm like, I'm going. I got to go.
Also, why did he pretend to
Jump
be an officer?
qualified,
So he
inshallah.
wouldn't have to work in the
He'll be
labor
all right.
camp.
Yeah.
No, I mean, literally watching him, I was like, dude, I'm rooting for him the whole time because
Mhm.
this is me. The whole time during that war, if this shit happened to me, if I
Right.
got busted off my boat, I'm stuck on here. I'm like, fuck,
But
I'm
even
going
in the
back.
very beginning of the movie, when they're digging the graves, right?
Yeah.
And he's like trying to hustle a cigarette out of Saito,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's like, hey, I got you this lighter. I've been holding.
It wasn't
this lighter
Saito.
for
That
you."
was just
Or
another
just,
right, just a lieutenant or something like
Yeah,
that, right?
some shit.
Right.
Miura.
Muta.
Yeah. And he's like, hey, I got you this lighter and stuff like that. He's like, oh, you just got it off some dead guy you're burying now.
Yeah, but you like it, don't
but
you?
you willed it to me, and I'm willing it to you.
Okay, sicko for you. Very good.
Yeah,
Hey.
sicko.
The Japanese is so good. I love that part when he takes in the colonel and he's like, very good corned beef for you. You like corned beef? Hey, white boy, you enjoy this shit. Huh? Here's some whiskey.
Also,
Good
Johnny
whiskey.
Walker
I
Red.
studied in
If you-
London Polytechnic.
Right. But it's so good because it's legit what he was doing.
when
like,
you watch this with subtitles too, every time they speak Japanese, it doesn't say what they're saying. It
No.
just says speaking Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
Because they didn't have it back then. That's another thing.
Speaking foreign language.
The version I watched spoke complete English. And let me tell you.
They were dubbed.
Yeah. It's in the Masuki.
I could tell. I was like, that ain't what he said.
They always like that, man.
I was like, that's not what the fuck he said.
It's probably
I
they're
mean-
sitting around. We're just gonna say some angry shit in
So,
Japanese.
I don't
It's
wanna
really
give away
just
the-
about what we're doing after work.
I don't want to go to the end of the movie because it's crazy. The only thing I want to talk about the end of is
Oh,
is
man.
the cute ass Asian privates that like
What
Help
about that
out the
Canadian?
girls?
Oh, the
Like,
Siamese.
Oh my god, the eye fucking the whole way.
The Thai girls.
So, like,
all the way up the hill.
shout out to them for just being gangsters because ain't no
Yeah.
way in hell I was leaving where the fuck I was at. There was plush. I had like a little river I can bathe in, and I could have like a little river I could bathe in and shit. Like, there's no way I'm leaving any of that to go follow some random white dudes I see in the bush.
Right in the bush.
In
Right?
the bush.
Absolutely.
Some random
Absolutely.
white dudes I see in the bush to go destroy a bridge.
Historically
Like,
speaking,
what?
that doesn't work out well for indigenous people.
ever.
No, it doesn't. Never.
It really
But
doesn't.
they were just like watching I fuck them the whole time. Like, oh, I take care of you real good. You make me feel so nice. Like you can see, you'd see all the white guys. Like, all right, well,
You're horrible.
well,
It was
gonna-
funny when they
you
were-
know, like
Horrible.
if they survive this trip, like I've got a wife after this.
Yeah.
And then
You
another
saw
one in
them
the
eye fucking
States.
it though.
And,
They
and the
were
girls
like,
are like,
no.
oh, BAH.
It,
Jesus.
Oh, my
1945 style.
You know, right?
said
You forgot the
BAH.
TRICARE.
It was probably like BAF.
BAF.
Or some bullshit.
Basically.
Basic
Bring back the
house
Asian.
and
All right.
fuckery.
Fucking great.
But
For huts.
for huts. No, but like seeing that, it definitely it made me think. I was like, because I
Definitely good.
no bullshit. I have family members who currently are a product of the Vietnam era. And that.
Oh, cool. I mean, not cool,
So,
but I mean,
it
interesting.
It kind of it brought things to perspective.
yeah.
That's
You
good.
know,
It was a
happened
deep, deep movie. I
Happened
liked
a lot
it.
in Vietnam.
yeah. So
Pretty Asian girls, though, by the way.
No.
Oh my god, they were so hot in that, by the way. Not gonna
and
lie.
They
like
were
looking back
lovely.
on it, like the movie,
Good casting department.
I would have never looked at the movie prior to, but no.
I mean, I never even knew about this movie.
To be fair, we really don't look at any movie that really gets made before the 80s.
no,
I
Normally.
I saw it a
Normally.
few months ago.
yeah, he
only
brought that up
because-
actually. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I
I heard it was
remember-
a classic, right?
yeah, I heard it was a classic. I was actually browsing through the channels and everything, and I remember, Bridge on the River Kwai. I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell? It just Kwai got me.
Yeah.
And then I read up on it. And I was like,
Oh, hey, Asian, just like me. White people. Yeah.
And it's got like a 96% Rotten Tomatoes rating.
yeah,
too,
yeah.
Which is amazing.
I wouldn't say it's that high.
That's unheard
because,
of.
I hadn't really
Right.
seen
But,
this
I mean-
before. I saw this before I enlisted, and then this is the
Oh,
first
you
time
guys
I've
Oh,
seen
really?
it
Okay.
since. Well, yeah, my dad.
my first time watching
My
it.
dad watches all.
I
This
know.
stuff.
I know your dad's like,
Yeah.
oh, that good old cool shit.
Yeah, all that old school movies.
Thank you for your
Back from
subscription.
my day.
I would have joined, but fuck nom. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
His brother went.
All right, let's get some ratings though, since we're
let's do that.
we've,
4.5.
Okay, well there it is.
Oh,
He's got
shit.
his right there. 4.5.
Boom.
I can't put your shit up anyway. There's a
Can we
picture-
like just blurb it out later on?
Nah, that's too much work for me.
Oh.
4.5. We're good.
Lazy.
It's
I'd give it a
lazy.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
After us talking about it and like breaking it, a 5.
All right.
It's
That's
it's
pretty
a good
good.
movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it.
It really
Yeah.
is.
Sam, you gave it a 3.5.
Ooh.
Which
Yeah.
is a little lower for you.
Honestly,
You're a shitbag.
no.
this is not even a comment.
Actually, this has nothing to do with like this plot or the
Not
story.
gonna like my rating. Yeah.
A lot of it had to do with runtime.
No
Oh,
one cares about the runtime.
I feel you
it
on
was
that,
a good
Sam.
movie, man.
I didn't say it wasn't a good movie. It was a good movie. It's just the runtime. I felt like there was a lot of parts of it that were just a little too bloated that they could have just like kind of cut out
Well, it's
and
the
like
old
slimmed
school
it down.
movie. I get that.
It's the storytelling.
50s.
It's
Yeah.
like literally
Yeah.
the 50s.
Yeah, I get it.
I get
it. And like, no, I thought the acting was great. I thought like, you
But
know,
to knock 1.5 points off for runtime?
Fuck the runtime.
well, runtime, and also it really pissed me off with all the officer shit.
I think he got pissed off. Obviously being enlisted, so you got to understand.
But that's
our side of it.
a
also,
funny thing is
the
like,
the unrealistic part at the end with like the commando team.
yeah.
Like the way that it was comprised, and like for
Yeah.
a mission like that important, you'd think they would send like more than 4 people.
Well, I mean, look at Delta
Fire
Force.
team.
That's
Lone Survivor.
Yeah, but all right. So the British did a mission to blow up a submarine pen, and they literally sent a whole commando company to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? Like, I'm not saying this needed a company, but a
Situation
platoon.
dependent.
First of all, Sam is a piece of shit, so his ratings are always low as fuck.
Not
I don't think he's ever
Excuse
given a
me.
high.
Not always.
What?
I rated
No,
Jarhead.
Don't worry
very
about your
highly.
rating. Just explain
Yeah, of course
him.
you did.
I guess my rating doesn't matter.
No, your rating does matter. You'll get
doesn't.
You'll get your chance to explain.
Your
what you got.
ratings matter.
That's me. Hold on. I gave it 4.
Be quiet, flamenco.
I gave it 4. Be quiet for me. I still
Also,
wearing it? I love it.
Also, Pete's
love
dad served there, so I also had to knock off that.
Oh shit.
So I gave it a 4. Saw movie. Yeah, length. I get that.
Yeah.
There's hatred towards officers, which made me just go the whole fucking time.
yeah.
It just made me angry.
It was weird.
I'm a nice person.
No. You are.
You are.
You're not the one.
You are. It's just the way they acted.
But it really was like. I
Shut
love
up,
it.
Glock.
But what I love about this is like it's you gave out the movie even though you didn't directly handpick it. So it's a movie that boasts officers at the same time makes them look like shit because it shows like, whoa.
But
what's
you
going
know
on?
why I did not
Yeah,
hand
that's
pick
okay.
it.
Yep.
Okay.
We get that. But so I mean, I get a 4. Good movie all around. There's slow points in it. That's
Yeah.
the only thing
Very
in
much
it.
so.
I mean, 2 hours 41 minutes. I mean, I don't mind the length. It's just there's slow moments where I'm like,
Yeah.
I like the
I
length.
shattered my ankle in the bushes here, and I've got to watch 45 minutes of you walking around. I got to watch some British asshole go around going hip, hip, hip.
Also,
hip,
why
hip.
did he ditch his fucking boot, bro?
Oh yeah, just the way he unasked the boot from
There's
his
like
foot. He just
stupid
tosses
things.
it. I'm like,
and I was
Like, why are you cutting your laces? You need
But
those.
4 is a good 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
I think it's a fucking comes from me. That's it's a pretty solid movie. If I'm rating the way I rate movies, 4 to 5
I
is
feel you,
pretty
Sam,
awesome.
on
It's
those
hard to get a 4
smaller
or 5 or
ones.
5
Yeah,
out of me.
Yeah.
4 is pretty fucking great, especially for a movie I've never seen before.
Right.
Pretty. I enjoyed it. I will watch it again. I will. I really did enjoy it. There's parts of the shit towards the end which I don't want to give away for people that have not seen it because there
Yeah.
is.
I'm not saying I won't see it again. I'm just saying like
I definitely will.
Yeah.
I love World War II shit. This is a different aspect to see it in, and
Yeah, they really didn't do a whole lot in the Pacific Theater that didn't involve John Wayne.
Yeah, right? This is nice. It's a nice little change.
man.
So that's why I gave it a 4. Let's get on to somebody else. Petey, you gave it 4.5.
I gave it a solid 4.5. I think I just knocked it down just a little bit, just on runtime. But it's like,
Yeah.
every time I go into Army, I pretend I'm an officer anyway. So, like, I totally understand the dynamics.
You
and all
guys
that
love
shit.
your long meetings.
Huh?
We our enlisted side. We like we like our quick
Ouch,
stuff.
man.
Grab it.
We have ours
All
in
right,
smoke
he needs
pit.
his podium.
Come
Ready?
on.
Ready?
You know I go in there. and
Soapbox. Here we go.
You said what? P.
I pretend to be an O when I'm in there on duty. Come on.
He does. You basically
Indeed.
are. You,
Rightfully so.
yeah.
You're the shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Continue.
Let's not talk shit about good old Pete there.
Okay.
He's right on though, right? Come on.
Yeah. So, like,
But that's what I told you yesterday, was it not?
Yeah, but I totally appreciate the officer dynamics and all that.
Okay.
So, like,
Oh, yeah.
like, there's a lot of great leadership lessons to be learned from it.
And the med officer was the best one. You shouldn't be doing this. It's
When
collaborating.
they had
Deny
that,
that.
Madness.
The madness.
yeah, that one.
Also,
What have I done?
What's weird?
he was
Oh yeah, that's at the end. Oh
he,
gosh.
he was the commander of Stalag Luft in the Great Escape. The medical officer.
Oh,
Is that where I remember him from?
That is where you remember him from.
That's another great fucking movie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day, The Great Escape. Oh
I think
my
that was
god.
Scotty's pick.
Our very first movie we ever reviewed on this show. All right, Petey, great fucking finally get a good review out of
Absolutely. I love this one.
you. Took a while to get a good one.
My
out
dad
of you.
wasn't in it, so it's
All
good.
right.
He
And,
reviewed
hey,
Delta Force
let it,
very
let
highly.
it be known that Pete was there when I selected said movie.
Yes.
It's
So,
duly noted.
yeah.
All right, and
You got
Glock
something brown on your nose.
Oh,
I'm
me?
sorry.
Don't turn right real
The
quick.
shit. No, it's naturally brown. Anyway,
No,
all right, Glock
I'm
and
about
just
Pete.
talking about Pete.
It's normal for me, motherfucker.
These one fucking Glock and nuts. All right.
Glock
Oh
nuts.
man.
I was talking about Pete
How did
first
she
of
get
all,
that in nuts?
and
3.
okay, I gave
Oh,
it
okay.
3.
Damn.
I am.
Boo!
Boom this woman.
So listen, it left something to be desired on the enlisted side. I will
Okay.
agree with Sam about that because they didn't show like the conditions that the enlisted. They didn't go into the
Good
weeds.
point.
They
Yeah.
didn't like show what they had to go through,
Okay.
and the workers themselves. They didn't show the progress of the bridge.
was all
They
about
didn't
officers.
show the
Facts.
enlisted what their conditions that they were living in, what before and after the officers saved or made the conditions
Saved.
better.
They
Yeah.
didn't
You know,
say.
they
Look,
didn't-
those officers,
yeah.
They
they ain't
didn't-
save shit.
they
Yeah, they
didn't-
got
Let's
their
be real.
simple jack
They
play
didn't-
at the
they
end.
didn't save
It's just
shit.
it's just notional, right? It's just a notional idea that things got better after the officers,
Right.
took their stand.
But you
they
don't see
didn't.
it.
You don't see it,
Yeah.
and the
Okay.
runtime could have included that background, and it would have been better for me, but it didn't, and that's why I gave it 3. And also the ending. I like more heroics. I like shit to turn out good.
This was
Right, it was sad ending.
It
Sad
was
ending.
abrupt.
Yeah.
It was
So you-
abrupt.
Actually, very impressive
It-
for that
it
time of that decade to do like a
sad
hero.
ending.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a sad
Okay.
ending.
And you know what? Also, T mentioned that what was the importance of the railroad. They didn't emphasize that. They should have made it like a bigger skeptical at the end.
It was
for
like
them
a
taking
throwaway
out the-
line.
Right.
No, I can't get the
DS2,
simple jet shit on my
DS2's
head.
asking for an IPB product.
So I really want to know the bottom line up front. Why was it so important? I understand they had command going through, but they
Yeah.
should have made it more emphasized at the end, like, oh, this was a big deal because of this, and then showed troops coming in at the end, like
So
swarming
many
the
dead
area.
people.
Like,
Oh, yeah, dude.
the ending
like
had
a
left
Shakespeare
me
play, dude.
with wanting more.
So do
Okay.
you do like a Pamisi brief every time you watch a movie?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she definitely did.
She did.
She's
It's-
like
it's good, though.
political,
You're welcome.
military,
She's actually. I mean,
You're welcome.
infrastructure.
I actually like her rating and her
She
description. of
definitely
it.
did that.
I mean,
She broke it down
yeah.
really well.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah.
but
Well
like
thought out.
I can't even argue that.
No.
Okay,
That,
thank
that's
you.
100%.
Yeah, you
That's-
justified your 3 rating on that.
Yeah, I'm
which is-
gonna change my rating.
Remarks
to-
complete.
to-
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fucking remarks.
and then
Yeah, remarks complete is the
J-Bot.
army version of
damn
drop
it.
yeah, and J-Bots there. You
Gave it a 4. Don't get me wrong. I was thinking of like bumping it down to a 3.5 and everything. But I will say, just getting. I mean, with everything everyone said already, for me it was more just getting lost in the drama and
There's a lot of it.
understanding the moral dilemmas and the different perspectives and the context that everyone had. That is where I got lost in the movie.
Just overall good
And,
storytelling.
Yeah,
I
for the
did like
even
that.
for the most
Yeah.
part.
It was.
The a little bit of the acting got cheesy in some
Well,
parts.
that was the 50s for
you
you.
know,
It's also the British,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, and
Jolly good show.
yeah, that's the thing.
way,
And I was
jolly.
like, I
All the
tried
way.
to put myself
Definitely,
in the
you know,
context and everything, but like, yeah, like I said, for me I didn't really even have to turn off my brain to watch this, but just
That's
what-
easy to do.
Yeah, right. Really to get lost in it and get lost in the drama and like thinking of the different dilemmas that everyone had. Even on the Japanese side, I was like, oh, okay, well, fuck. When
I
you
mean-
start getting emotional about each scene or something.
It was also a little different for you. You have a little more Asian culture and that kind of shit. You're your people, your
He was
not
distracted.
Asian.
I was really upset.
We
with-
were on the
She's
winning
special
side.
Mexican.
I was really upset when they offered the corned beef, but they didn't offer spotted dick.
Right.
Oh man.
That's the thing.
All right, so great movie. You gave out your thing in the beginning. We're,
Hard dick.
I mean, it.
So
Wow.
I don't even know how I feel about it now.
Well, see, you talk about it, it changes you up a little bit.
Shit.
No,
But no bullshit. Y'all brought up a lot of great points.
yeah.
Well, that's what we like to do with these movies. We like to break it down, and give everyone's point of view. And
Also-
it sometimes will change your rating.
like
Great
to
movie.
shit on
Great movie
everyone's
for here
opinion.
too, because normally we're all within like one of
Yeah.
each other.
And now it's a good mixture.
It's this
It's
one's kind of like
polarizing.
all over
Yeah,
the place.
yeah.
Which is
It
good because
is.
you got
Yeah.
you got a lot of different perspectives on this, like how are you taking it. All right, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to our smoke pit, and during our smoke pit, we're gonna take a pee break because I know somebody
do
has
it.
to something. We got a pregnant lady here, so we'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna just keep that up there the whole time. All right, we're back.
You don't say 2 or 1.
Shut the fuck up. Here we go. All right,
got a
back from
point.
our little. Yeah, God.
Remember Wayne's World?
Yeah. And go. All right. It's time for a little Q&A with our officer here, OT. Osifer T.
Office.
Yeah.
Officer. So, my goodness. So, let's get some questions going here. All right. When and why did you join the Army? I want to get this one going on here. Ugh.
Damn, dude, what the fuck?
It always starts off with you see what had happened was.
Look, like no BS. Like I'm not gonna say what P just said, but why did I join the Army? Honestly, I was looking for something better than myself.
Okay.
So the Marines were out for you?
Nah, that was just weird. I was
said-
not joining the Marines, man. Me growing up, young kid, black kid, Central Virginia, like the Army seemed like the right choice. I did go to college, obviously, but while there, I literally had the epiphany, like, how are you going to pay bills when you graduate? You know?
And
I was
the
like,
junior year crisis.
Yeah, yo, no bullshit. That's literally
I'm gonna
what
pay
it
this shit off.
was.
Yeah.
It was that, and I was like, you know what? How am I gonna pay bills when I graduate? And I went with it.
Yeah.
And
Did I make the right choice instead of going into a trade or whatever? You know?
right?
Yep.
And I didn't. The crazy thing is, I didn't see it until I was a junior.
What'd you go to school for?
I actually went to school. I actually had a full scholarship in music.
Oh, no
Oh.
shit.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Improvisational dance.
Ew.
Hey, I got mine in lesbian dance theory, so don't knock it.
What did you play?
No, I was a percussionist.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I play drums. That's how I ended up in college. Period.
Oh,
I-
damn,
I-
okay.
I didn't even think about going to college until I got that scholarship.
Yeah.
And then when I got that, I was like, I'm here. And then like after a year or so of being there, I was like, oh, I need something else. And a friend of mine introduced me to the ROTC. And
yes.
ROTC. And I
Yeah.
know y'all got some shit against ROTC. But
No, not against ROTC. Just we get against the not going to basic training.
Look, I will be the first to tell you, like my buddy was like, hey, come talk to our military, what do you call them?
Science professor.
Yeah, there you go, science professor.
This was my favorite class in college.
Yeah, so go talk to him. So I went and talked to him. I had earrings in, a beard,
No shit.
I gotta see
all
these
of that.
pictures.
Did you,
Oh,
have,
I
the,
was
did you have the
horrible.
long hair? Like what do you call it?
No.
What
What are you talking about?
No.
I'm thinking
no,
of,
no long hair. I'm black. That's not.
No, they got the fucking
High hair,
the dreads.
high hair.
No, so
Does
what
he
you thought I
strike
had
you
a
as someone
mullet?
who's going to be in a reggae band?
Like no,
man.
They're kind of cool.
Sometimes they just
Yeah.
have the fucking.
that's weird.
Go on.
So I
Go on.
literally just showed up and I was like, hey, I want to be in the army. That's how the fuck the dudes on the River Kwai talk. Army. I want to be on the army.
And the way they salute, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's also the British salute. Yes, very.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
I want to be in the army. So, and he was like, okay, can you pass a PT test? I ran track in college, so I was like, yeah, I can run you a little 2 miles, too easy.
You look like a fucking stallion. Look at you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's weird.
Look, you're
Bill
built.
said
Get
that.
your finger out of there.
Kind of turned on though.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well, he walks in. I'm like, because I haven't seen him in civvies in a while. Like, I look at these traps. I go, fuck, those traps are nice. God damn it.
You're
see his
admiring all the physical
smiling.
features you
should
will
see his
never have.
calves,
Yeah,
man.
no, well,
He's
yeah.
got some
He does that
What?
on everyone though.
Yeah, he's-
smooth
now I'm looking
calves.
down the whole. Anyway,
Shut up,
Anyway.
Glock.
Shut up, Glock.
No, but like
And that
that's
cologne.
literally right. I joined the army just
To be back.
there was no, to me, I wasn't gonna come out of college and have nothing.
Mhm.
And no bullshit. Most motherfuckers come out of college and don't have shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You would have ended up working with me.
That'd be awesome.
And that's
At the
the
bar, this asshole.
Like I said, motherfuckers, but hey, guess what? O's. I said motherfuckers.
So,
So-
all right, so you did the ROTC thing, no basic. Okay, we got past that. You went the MP route. You really wanted to be a piggy, a buddy fucker.
Blue Falcon.
So,
isn't
but you got to understand, back then, we're talking 2011, 12.
Mhm.
It was, the MPs were selling me as, we're combat MPs.
Oh yeah, they fucking.
We're like mobile infantry.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
And then me being
I-
a black dude, Richmond, Virginia, I'm like, well, shit, I'm not trying to jump into nobody's bushes and do shit. So I'm not about to be infantry. So I was like, you know what? MP is it. You know, it's close enough to the danger, but not too far from the shit.
That's cool. So
Yeah, until you're working at Abu Ghraib prison.
Yeah.
So, but you had a bunch of kind of police experience before that, right? Before you, because you went active at that point afterwards, right? When you went
Right.
MP. Okay.
So I went MP. I commissioned MP, went to Fort Leonard Wood, and then shortly after, like literally 3 months after, I deployed. But I'm guessing you're speaking of my civilian experience.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, a
So-
lot of it. I'm looking at this thing and it's like, holy shit, dude, you were
I know.
pretty cool stuff here.
yeah. So civilian experience. So, do you guys remember the Washington Navy Yard shooting?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Mm. So at that time, I was an intern at the Pentagon.
Oh no.
So I just got back from my deployment. I was an intern at the Pentagon, at the Pentagon Force Protection Directorate, and I was working as a force protection anti-terrorism guy. So really, all I assisted with was writing plans for the Pentagon on how to, deter threats.
Okay, that's pretty cool. though. You're at the Pentagon. So
The
that's
light
pretty
bulbs
cool.
are out or amongst the perimeter.
So that's really what I
Right.
did.
Firearms usually
And-
work for that.
Yeah,
So you were reservist at this time.
I was a reservist.
Okay.
I've been a reservist the entire time.
Well, you're an active AGR guy now.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying. We're not saying where or whatever. We just know that
Mhm.
you're AGR. So you're a full timer now and have been for a few years. That's why I was trying to figure this out because you didn't give us that part, which is
Yeah.
good because I got the question. So you were at that time you were a reservist doing that, and then also you stated that you were also Department of the Navy Police. You're a police officer, SRT, and that was in Georgia.
Dang.
Correct?
No,
Or-
that was here.
or that was here?
So
Okay, sorry, I
like,
got that
no,
little-
I say here. No, I mean
Go on,
it was
go
in
on.
DC.
Okay.
So I got soon as I got back from deployment, finished the internship at the Pentagon.
Mm-hmm.
I got selected to be a Department of the Navy Police. So kind of, y'all have heard the term AAR comment, right?
Yeah.
One of the AAR comments of the whole situation that happened at the Department of the Navy was the whole, hey, what can we do better to protect NAVSTA
Installations.
headquarters? And they were ultimately the consensus was we need to hire military police officers to help not just regular civilians, because that's what they had.
Yeah.
They had regular civilians. If you've ever been to DC to the Washington Navy Yard, they're no bullshit, straight up civilians protecting the Navy Yard.
Well, they used to have that up actually at Great Lakes.
Yeah,
too,
Yeah.
for a
but
while.
I think like isn't the DC
Great
Navy
Lakes
Yards like
Police.
one of the places where they actually do like ship construction, or is it where they do like maintenance and overhauls?
Look at him. And
That
ask
might
him
be an
questions.
OPSEC question.
That's a good
Yeah,
question.
that might be an
We
OPSEC.
don't have
yeah.
to OPSEC this shit out.
And that's why we have our lawyer back there. Like,
Right.
Shut the fuck up. All right.
How many
Where all
personnel?
the nuclear submarines are.
How many personnel go in each day
Yeah,
by
give me-
rank?
Give me a count.
Times.
No, but like no bullshit. They ended up bringing me in. I literally got the job when I was an intern at the Pentagon. The dude was like, "Yo, you're an MP. You have this said experience. You interested?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah."
It's obviously
I'll
not
do
a
it.
security clearance issue then either.
Nah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, of course. So they ended up bringing me in as a Department of the Navy military police, civilian police officer / SRT guy.
Okay. We actually, PD, you and I had a commander that was the same thing too, I think, or currently he's doing that. So, all right.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah. I will bring you all back. No one will die. I'm like, really? This guy's giving that speech. Anyway,
They always
You
give
and
that
him are
speech
like
to a
day
POG
and night.
unit.
yeah,
Yeah.
day and night.
This is years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
I mean, he was more concerned about the waves in his hair, but
yeah.
Wait a minute.
no, I mean, he was.
Who does that
Anyway.
remind you of?
I got waves in my hair.
No, but
At
the
least
way
I
he
tried.
he was all about his waves, man.
Anyway, we got let's see, Naval Air Systems Command MICP coordinator. What the fuck is that?
So Manager's Internal Control Program Coordinator.
Okay.
So I from the Department of the Navy. So no bullshit. I go to the Department of the Navy. I'm like a police officer, full blown. I'm like, freeze, motherfucker. All that shit.
Please, motherfucker.
You did 2 miles over.
I literally go through all that, right? And then better opportunities present themselves.
A higher GS
And-
scale.
Thanks, Pete.
That's it.
Yes,
The major in the
higher,
room.
higher GS scale present.
Oh, you were
themselves.
in the GS scale for a little bit, huh?
Yeah, oh no, I was in the GS. I'm still in the GS. Scale.
Well,
Oh, actually, yeah. No, you're right.
to this day,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in the GS scale.
G20s don't.
the GLG20s.
Like no BS, man. I got hit up and they were like, "Hey, there's a job opportunity in Patuxent River, Maryland. Would you like to take it? You'd be a part of. You would manage the manager's internal control program, which is MICP.
It sounds like an audit program, right?
And it's
It is
it's-
100%.
See the major in the room.
Program.
You see the major in the room?
Yeah,
He knows-
you're
he
a
knows
whole
what's up.
major,
He
and I
is.
loved it.
He knows what's up.
Also,
But-
going
but
to
like,
Maryland,
no-
you're like
no
an hour down the
bullshit.
road.
That's why we call him sir.
All MICP means is we're the guys to ensure that the processes that you have in place, you're following.
Yeah.
But you're okay. So that also so you're a federal inspector with that part, and then
Mhm.
you're also for Department of Homeland Security as in their Security HQ federal inspector. So basically, same job or slightly different.
A
or-
lot different.
Okay. All right.
That one I won't speak on too much.
Okay.
Only because
You put in the fucking
a
thing.
lot of it comes from doing inspections. So you have Department of Homeland Security,
Mm-hmm.
and then under Department of Homeland Security, you have dozens of agencies that exist.
It's such a
Essentially-
bureaucracy.
Right. A lot of
Mm.
bullshit.
Hey, fuck you, man.
No, we get it though. Like,
No,
we,
no,
but
I'm
you're-
saying
but-
it's so
but you're right.
huge.
no, like Captain Jenkins, our
I do believe
our
ICE
co-
falls under that as
our
well.
co-host
Yep.
doesn't
Yeah.
talk about his thing as well.
Yeah.
He was
CBP.
part of it
ICE,
as well.
Secret Service,
TSA,
TSA,
Coast Guard for a minute.
Coast Guard, still,
Still?
Customs, Border Patrol, all of those.
Yeah.
So like,
Um,
like I said, Captain Jenkins doesn't talk about his shit when he comes on here. We did try to.
Yeah,
We go
all of those
all-
organizations.
Once you go in the garage, then we talk. Off record. All right, cool. So, like, once again, you like I said, you got your degree at the Norfolk State University. I love that.
HBCU.
I love
I
that.
have to put THEE.
The
Because that's where,
Norfolk.
like, no bullshit. That's
No.
where I was a part of
Yeah.
the Spartan
And
battalion.
I'm guessing why you were.
We
at
also find that
CENTCOM,
funny because his wife went to the
Ohio State. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tammy Sue.
I went to.
It's weird.
I went to the.
No, but Ohio
divide.
State is the shit, though.
Yeah,
it is. It's
It
a fun.
is.
Yeah.
It's the shit.
Good. I mean, I feel bad for all those goddamn quarterbacks because once they go in the NFL, they don't make it. they're great. No, they're great in college.
Yeah.
Once they get in the NFL, they're all shit.
Yeah, they don't make as much money.
Yeah, no.
No.
Then you picked up a master's at St. Leo University. That's in Tampa. I mean, I'm guessing you got that when you were at CENTCOM? My guess is? Or no?
I
Okay.
literally
Bad
That sounds
guess.
like an online school.
no. So I chose no bullshit. It is a very it's very much an in-person school.
Okay.
I chose to go online.
Oh, okay.
Because I was working in DC at the time.
Oh, okay.
At,
So never mind. I thought
at Homeland.
I just thought because you were at CENTCOM at some point that maybe. See, I'm just assumptions, and assumptions are the mother of all fuck ups. Okay.
Under Siege 2.
Exactly. Good. You know my fucking line on that. All right. So I'm gonna skip back my next question because you answered that beforehand. But the CENTCOM stuff. So you're with CENTCOM, and only tell me what you can about CENTCOM, if you want to, kind of where you went and what you did with CENTCOM. Whatever you want.
Did you know Petraeus?
And nothing.
No, I did not know Petraeus.
What can you tell me about-
However, I did. I do on my right arm wear his patch.
Nice.
Ah,
So anything you want to say about where you went or anything you can talk about for
Y'all
CENTCOM?
heard the story earlier about the Syrians.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're going to. So you did some cool shit with CENTCOM. We can't talk about it. Just thought
That's
it was
cool.
It was basically all over that part of the world. Okay.
Yeah.
Durka Durka land.
Durka. I'm Hala Jihad, man, and other things too, and clicks, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, then you went over to PSYOP world though. What where did that switch come from? That's actually more curious. So I'm looking at this whole record that you have. Like I see everything you have, and all of a sudden PSYOP. How the fuck does that click with this?
You want to know what's weird?
Yeah, I do.
shit.
I don't know.
All right. So a random black dude showed up to my unit that I was with, 1398 DDSB.
Uh-huh.
He shows up and he's like, "Oh, I just got turned away from this unit. I don't want to go back there. yada yada. They're racist. This, and that, and the
No, that's-
third.
that
That's
happens,
what he
though.
said.
That happens though.
And I was like, oh, what unit do you come from? No BS. I was like, what unit do you come from? And he was like, oh, it was a PSYOP unit. Use of K. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Yeah, you can say that part.
Oh, okay. Use of K-pop.
That's a huge command.
And
so.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Division, you know.
I'm like, okay, cool. And no bullshit. I listened to him, and I was like, all right, you sound like a cornball, and you sound like you're a piece of shit. So too easy. Now, mind you, I'm fresh from a deployment. Just got back, and a young lieutenant at that time, used to hearing captains being full of shit.
Damn.
Full of shit. And I'm just gonna be real. They were full of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, too easy. So you don't want to work. That's all I heard from everything he said. You don't want to work. So he
Like my
told me
LT.
that.
All right, go on.
And then I moved on. I ended up reaching out to a unit that was in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And spoke with the commander. And I was like, hey, I'm interested in that unit. Here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at in my career. I need to go to Captain's Career Course. I'm interested in PSYOP. I find it interesting and look forward to career progression. And they brought me on, 11th PSYOP Battalion. I went that way. Everything went well, ultimately. Like, obviously. I'm here.
Yeah. You're doing good. You're on Semper Hooah. You're doing great. If you're on this show,
This is a career boost, if anything.
yeah. You're worried about your career? No, we're gonna boost you up.
There's a promotable status attached now.
You're gonna make major next week.
Nah.
Senator.
Right.
Senator D.
So they ended up bringing me there. I went to careers course. It was amazing. Went to Fort Bragg. All of this bullshit he was talking about with the racism was non-existent. I met a bunch of motherfuckers that I was cool with, i.e. y'all. But obviously, I met a lot of people from 11th Battalion.
There it is.
We got to erase that. My
Well,
bad.
204 got in now. No, we're good.
But
It's not like
I met a lot of people from that said battalion who were not that. They were everything but that.
You would think though that if it was like so overblown, like you would describe, that there would have been like some kind of major investigation into it or something, you know?
Right.
And the
But
thing is
immediate-
about like our MOS too is we're so small, so like name reputation and all that stuff. I mean that goes far. So when we have shitbags in our ranks, like in our community,
Yeah.
like that's known right off the bat.
oh, don't even get me started.
OPSEC's actually very important for me not being even a PSYOP or just being a comm guy with it. Like it's tight. These guys roll with the SF guys. Like they deal with real shit. Like they have briefings all the time. Like they block out a room. Like top secret. Like, fuck, I can't go in there. It's like I still creep in. Like, oh, cool.
You have not been read in on those programs.
Well, that's why you go to Glock. I'm like, Glock, just tell me what the fuck is going on
just
there.
like creep in with your phone like this.
Yeah.
And go, hey,
what's up?
Don't mind me.
just OG walking by. Oh, you need this computer hooked up? Oh, but you need the TS computer hooked up. Oh, okay, motherfuckers. No, but I get it. There's a little. It is
It's
pretty.
weird.
It's weird world.
Yeah.
So you,
Big boy rules, as I like to call them.
yeah. Do you want any fun schools, by the way?
Airborne.
Like you didn't
No, I didn't go to air.
But you said you're MILDEC qualified and Red Team Planner qualified. Sounds pretty fucking nerdy to me.
This sounds like something out of Halo.
Yeah, MILDEC qualified. Red team qualified.
Explain the schools a little bit.
Yeah, I've
For
been
the,
to a lot of schools.
Yeah, what are those? What the hell's a MILDEC quality?
Military
Deck.
deception.
Okay, for the listeners.
Specialize in deceiving motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. And then Red Team. What's Red Team Planner? Tell me about that a little bit.
So,
Tell
I
the listeners.
mean,
We want to know.
you know who blue side is,
Mm-hmm.
who's red, obviously the enemy. Understanding how the enemy thinks.
I like
And
it.
how
Right,
to
so
manipulate.
like very simple terms, right? Think
Well,
about like an
that's cool.
exercise, right? And you have an op for it, right? So the op for it needs a way to play their game too.
Facts.
So
Yes,
that's
yes,
all
yes.
it is, right? I mean,
All right.
it's-
I'm explaining for the listeners, motherfuckers. Just not
I
me.
get it.
I mean, I'm asking the questions like I'm retarded. I get that.
I mean,
No,
I'm
but it's
retarded.
like-
I
I
didn't
mean-
know
Well,
what
there's
any
that
of it
too.
was.
He's a Marine tanker.
I
Come on.
couldn't tell
Right.
the difference.
Boom.
Sorry.
yeah.
Fuck off.
So-
both
so-
of you.
Loud
then you-
noises.
Then you got information operations. That's all encompassing. More so PSYOP, PAO or goddamn public affairs officer. Officer.
Right? Officer. It's all about office.
I literally felt my skin crawl when I heard public affairs.
Oh, right.
Yes.
You know, IO is just something different, but really, I have knowledge of all of those.
Nice.
So we had to scratch some stuff because you don't want to bring up your exact rank in the show, which is fine, understandable. But are you planning on doing this Army shit for the long haul, the career thing?
We're gonna see after this podcast.
When do you,
Yeah, well, that's how that goes. but-
Let's pretend this podcast didn't happen.
when do you pin on your first star?
yeah, let's go that way.
10 years.
Like,
10 years
No, I mean, it's
from
like-
now.
do you want to do this like long haul on the because now you're active.
Mhm.
You've been doing this for a little while.
Yeah.
Are you liking this shit, or do you want to be like maybe, or go back to the actual reserve part of it
TPU
and go
land.
figure out something else?
Like, I'll be real with you. It's stressful.
I see you. You work a lot.
Dude,
You're,
yeah,
I mean, like I said, I walk in your office and there's always this one retarded guy talking to you, and I walk in there and you just look at him going,
Special
back
Curious
up.
George.
Curious
Special
George. Yeah,
needs.
Curious George walks in and you're like, get out of here. And I'm like talking to you and he's like still yapping. I'm like, and I could see your face. Like, you're okay with me being there, but that guy, you're just like,
He doesn't get social cues
At all.
Right.
read the room. It's called
it-
reading the room.
Hey, T, you remember defensive tactics, right? Unconscious compliance. That's what I'm thinking.
It's also got in the psyop world. Like, I mean, I'm not even a psyoper. Right?
For those of you
I
listening,
get it.
that is a triangle choke.
Yeah, no, it's just like reading the cues in the room. Just read the room.
Yeah.
Understand what's going on, especially when an officer over here is telling you like, I don't care, get the fuck out, and like literally is eyeballing you like, seriously?
The best thing was when you had Jank yell at him on the range.
Oh, that yes.
You're an officer, sir. Tell him something.
I always love that. I go,
Oh God!
because like
I
I'm on
forgot
the
all
range.
about
Because I'm on the range. I remember that. I'm on the range. I remember looking at Jank, just going, yo, dude. You know what? I know I'm actually on range and he's in control of it. Whatever. I don't care. But you're the officer running the range, the OIC. So pull up your little big boy pants there. I know they're 2 feet. Jank, he's a little shorty guy. I love him. Still love you,
Yeah.
Jank, dude. You're my bro.
He's shorter than J-Bot.
What's his
That's-
name? Is it Jank?
Yeah, well, I'm not giving the full, but we call him Jank.
Jank.
You know
He's a
Jank.
man. I
You
love
know.
Jank.
Oh yes,
He's cool. He's cool.
Are you kidding me? I
Jank
love
the
this.
Tank.
He
little
was such a good sport with my Chuck Norris facts.
guy.
Too.
I know, but like when I went to him, I'm like, listen, bro, you're in charge. Ding, like winking, you're in charge because you're the officer in charge. Like you yell, go yell at fucking Leroy over there. Fucking make it happen, all right? And he did, and all of a sudden he goes, I'm in charge here.
In charge, bitch.
He did a good job.
I finally remember what Jank reminds me of. A fucking leprechaun.
A little bit.
Don't do him like that.
Yeah, don't do him like that. Jank is the shit.
We love Jank.
I
Like,
mean that in
a
the
lot.
nicest possible way. They grant wishes and they have a pot of gold.
He does
Yes.
grant a lot of wishes.
Yeah.
He's
And
the
he
fucking
is
man.
gold on this show. When
And
he
he's
comes
also
on here.
and he's
Oh,
also
dude,
short.
it's been a
His
while.
comments
Yeah.
are fucking
Yeah.
gold every time.
They
I mean,
do.
I've done literally clips just of him on Facebook of him because they're fucking hilarious. Especially the Alec Baldwin ones. They're so
Oh
good.
my god, that was savage.
He still keeps commenting on our Facebook posts.
And he's fucking cute.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever see the him next to Captain Remy? Because we had Remy on. That's fine.
Yeah.
I always love it. I never brought that up because we had a picture of
Remy
like.
got to stay off those creatine in his cornflakes and shit.
But I love it because like Remy's always like, I forgot. I don't. Did I put that picture up? I don't think I did for that episode.
Oh, well, we were at McCoy and he's like literally putting protein powder on his pizza.
No shit. Yeah. No shit. This is real talk. Real
Captain
talk.
Remy's like
He
this
literally
big.
did.
Dad.
What flavor
Dad.
protein powder?
He's so big and jacked, right?
Was it the pineapple flavor? Because then that's just wrong.
And I believe he went the same course with Captain Jank. And you see the Jank who's like, whoa, hey guys. He's like, about this big, little butters.
boy.
I'm a little boy. And he's next to
Down
like
here.
Remy, who's all like, by the way, Remy's uniform is like
Buttons are
altered.
popping
I
off
mean,
and
yeah,
shit.
it's altered as shit. And poor little Janky's all like soupy as shit, and he's like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Drop boy. Hey, buddy.
Captain Red, pure steel and sex appeal. Not bad for a ginger, by the way.
Oh
Yeah.
man, dude.
By the way, not our commander anymore, right? He's leaving shortly. I
Why are
think
you looking at me?
not.
Yeah.
He's
Not
leaving.
my
I'm
commander.
not
I do. Yeah. Soon.
No one
comment.
commands my ass.
Let me give you the exact date. great.
I told him that too. It was like when because we were on the same floor in the barracks, right? And he's walking out of the shower and he had just the towel wrapped around his waist.
Oh man.
I'm like, next time you go in there, let me know. I'm swapping that out just for a little hand towel. He started blushing that ginger gold.
It's so easy to make him blush.
He got as red as Lancey.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Lancey left.
Lancey was red for different reasons.
Yeah, making fun of the drunkie last
100%.
episode. 100%.
Oh,
100%.
my
100%.
God.
My girlfriend picked it. 100%. All right, so long haul thing. You want to do this long? You're just gonna playing it out. We'll see what happens. That's the end of that. We're trying
Dude,
to figure that part out.
it would suck to lose. I mean,
to be honest, man,
An officer like you.
I would
Yeah.
love to be in the command that I'm currently in for a very long time.
yeah.
You do a great job.
However,
There's some steps in between you need to take.
there's some steps, and a lot of us don't exist.
Right.
Right.
The people we were running with. I understand
But-
that.
Yeah, the military just tends to make things
There's a
hard
lot
for
of good
everybody.
relationships I know that you've come across and established in your
Indeed.
time with us. So
Relationships that I value,
right?
but like,
I'll be honest
I
with
mean,
you.
both
that's-
on the O and the NCO side, because I
Indeed.
mean,
Yeah.
you know, even a 1-star that you know who I'm talking about.
shut up,
Shut up. Just shut up.
love of my life.
I know.
Shut up.
Just for official purposes, it's a work crush.
Work crush.
Yes.
No, I know what you're talking
I
about.
actually know
though.
exactly.
Oh my
I
gosh,
do
yo.
too.
Oh.
I do too.
No, but she's
I have
she's
no
an
idea.
amazing
Don't tell my
officer.
wife, right?
No,
right,
that goes
and a
out of-
and a role model more or less.
yeah.
Absolutely.
that goes in terms of the amount of mentoring that she offered, not only to the O's but even to the enlisted folks, right? In terms of career progression and just
Indeed.
She's a general.
like just an all-around awesome person, and getting to know a person like that too. I mean, that goes a long way in developing you as an O as you progress through your career. You know?
Indeed.
Yeah. Yeah.
very, very
Yes.
good. She's a, yeah. Anyway, solid.
Rock star.
No, I do know her, but no, we
Get her
can't
on the show.
Get on the show.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe she's pretty
I
cool.
doubt it.
She's
Friends-
I don't know,
friends on
maybe.
Facebook.
No.
She's general. How far down on her career ladder
Listen,
could she
I
go?
know.
I can't. No.
Back up. Back up. I've known her longer than you.
That's true.
Facts.
It's OG.
That's true.
I've been around the
But
block. I
we
drank
can't-
wine with her. We're fun. Back when she was a lieutenant colonel. I think I got it on the show. I'll work on that angle. Not a problem. You do you. Don't worry about it. Don't tell me who's not coming on my show. Don't tell me who's coming on my show. Don't tell me who's not coming on my show.
Oh man, all right.
I like you,
I'm not
but don't.
gonna
tell-
say that.
The line in the sand has been drawn.
Yeah, like don't tell me
No, I
no, it's
feel
not
it, I
happening.
feel
We don't do well with
I,
those.
I love you, OG.
But I will get if people want to come on, I will make them come on.
Mommy, daddy, funny.
All right, so hobbies, dude. You work, which is you put down work and music. Which
That's
love.
all I
work,
do.
Work. You do work your ass off way too much. Good God. Music drummer though. I saw the whole the drummer thing that the kit that was brought in. Where did that happen? You had like a electric drum set that came in, which brings back to the headset all the time.
Who told you that?
Because it's part of my team that actually brought that over.
No BS. So
Jonesy
I
brought it
did,
over.
Like when it comes to my hobbies outside of the military, I'm very much engulfed in my soldiers. So a lot of my soldiers do. What's the best way to put it? They drum. They do music. So, really, I did get an electronic drum kit from one of my soldiers, and it's at my house right now, and I'm loving it.
I knew about it. I saw it being transferred to your car.
Well, the nice,
I was there a month ago when that happened. During staff meeting.
the nice thing about those is you can do it at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I love it because
Especially-
I have a real drum set at the house
In
and
the
I
garage.
God damn it, Pete!
You know too much.
Dang man, my business. But that's facts. That's true. So I can't play it because, again, the reason I went to college in the first place was drums. So like
It's a part of you.
Yeah,
it's
the
a
whole
part of me.
the whole.
I feel you.
Yeah.
That brings me to a question.
Bubba?
So, what area of music was your specialty when you went to college?
That's what's weird. I'm good at it all.
So there was no particular genre that you just like kind of like leaned
I
into
can
more than others.
play anything. I can
That's awesome.
read anything, and I can play anything.
There's a Nirvana going.
I got a-
let's see it.
Oh,
I
shit.
wanna see
I
it.
have a friend of mine who's in his like early 30s, late 20s, and he is a jazz drummer, and he absolutely refuses to play anything else.
Yeah. Well, the only instrument J-Ball likes to play is the skin flute.
No, that's not true.
I was first chair.
I've seen him play the rusty trombone.
The rusty trombone.
Yeah.
Right in the butt. All right. Hey, dude.
Horrible.
Sir, dude, whatever. Fuck off. It's been a few hours of drinking. It's been really good to have you on.
Look, I am blessed to be on with you guys.
Oh.
I like where this is
Making me
going.
feel good. And to right now, best smelling guest ever, because I still smell his aroma, which is amazing.
What cologne is that?
Yeah, I know. What is that? Come on, give us
Jean Paul Gaultier.
I knew it.
I knew it.
I used to wear that.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah,
something
and what
different about the way he
happened?
wears it and
Fucking
then
bacon
you wear
grease
it.
now?
I don't think any smell would make you.
Your natural oils mix with the cologne and make it a distinct fragrance. So
Yeah, I think he would be.
Makes
so-
it toxic. No, I'm kidding.
So does chloroform.
I think his pure sexiness makes it all better too. It's like you put that on, you're like, yeah, he's still a fat, greasy guy with some good smelling cologne.
Yeah,
it's like the good. It's like a good mix.
In all fairness, I switched over to Chrome for a while.
Yeah.
Chrome
Google
is
Chrome.
good.
Google
Yeah.
Chrome is good.
You guys
All
like
Oh no,
Aqua
we're
di
talking about
Gio?
something else. Okay.
I do Aqua di Gio.
Well, Chrome is a little lighter and little more subtle and stuff. So
Oh. Well, this guy's.
I'm a
Yeah.
Aqua di Gio guy still. I don't know.
Of
Yeah,
course
same
you are.
here. Same
Of
here.
course.
No, Aqua di Gio's definitely.
But I rarely.
Dracar Noir.
Yeah. More normally it's just.
I am gonna say this: Armani Black is just pure shit.
Panther.
Most time it's more Sex Panther.
It really exists.
It does.
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
It really exists.
Most of my smell is Maker's Mark. It's usually spilled all over
Yo,
me.
look.
It's my breath. It's
Makers
all-
is everything.
Yeah, it just comes
It's
off of me.
everything.
It's my natural smell. Is
I'm told I
Kentucky
smell
bourbon.
like bacon mostly these days.
Well, you look like it too. So I mean,
I got some nice marbleization around the midsection.
yeah, it's still, but you're losing a lot of it. You're losing a lot. You're getting back to the core days.
I'm getting there.
You're getting back to the core days.
Slowly but surely. Hey, I walked 9,000 steps yesterday.
Not bad for being a pasty fat white guy.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, it's because I don't see sunlight.
Yeah, you should probably walk out.
I just should let it be known that I didn't say shit.
No, you don't
The
have to.
entire
You
time.
don't have to.
We just started
You
talking
just
about
laugh.
cologne.
I'm
and-
quiet.
Laugh and let me take care of this. I will cruise control the shit out of the comments and the insults, and a little bit of PD too. He'll take care of that too.
That's right.
100%.
100%.
my
As your unofficial Sharp and EO representative, I got
But
this
look,
handled.
hey,
And our
you gotta
lawyer,
leave him
too.
alone because his name is Sam.
Yes,
My first name is what
Don't.
it is,
it's pretty similar.
what it is,
Pretty similar
and
to
it's
it.
close enough.
Yeah,
Meaning, we're besties.
that's
So-
how that works. That's that
With
easy.
all
Huh?
due
We've
respect,
talked about that.
fuck off.
So you guys are basically lovers.
Yes. I want him on again.
We'll get him in the closet with Jank. That'd be the best. When he
Oh
comes
my
back from-
Oh,
once
dang.
Jank comes
If
back
you
from his
put us,
deployment,
if you put me and Jank in the closet, we're fucking your whole show.
that's
up.
gonna be really interesting
Him,
because you're gonna be probably sitting this tall and he'll be down
No,
here.
him,
at your
Jank,
waist.
It don't matter.
him, Jank, and Remy, but we have Jank just like just the
Oh, with
top of his
Remy?
head on
Can you imagine
camera.
Remy, like cramming,
cool people.
cramming all the O's in one closet.
Oh, it'd be hilarious.
This is bullshit. I thought I was gonna get a bigger room.
So we don't have the combat closet today. We have the O Club.
The O Club over there. Like,
No,
Oh
they're just
my
gonna
God.
spend
The
the whole.
Oclo-
They're gonna
Oclo,
spend the
yeah.
whole episode talking about what a shitty PowerPoint it is.
and like how they're crammed,
This is not well put together.
and how they
on, man.
and how they don't have enough space in here.
The
This is
slide
ridiculous.
transitions are not to standard.
There's not
The
enough
fonts
room in
they're
here.
aren't uniform.
Where's the coffee machine?
Yeah.
But they're not
But,
master
but y'all
sergeants.
have a coffee machine.
Not down here for a reason.
Yeah, we gotta switch him to decaf.
Booze, just booze.
Just booze.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of liquor.
You can
anyway,
you can Irish up
thank
that
you
coffee
for
really
coming on the
easy.
show.
Happy
I appreciate the invite.
Think it's
guys.
so it's been weird watching Jay about the whole time staring at me.
Thank
fucking
God.
weird.
He'd be creeping me the fuck out if I was looking right at him.
He's weird.
Sam's used to having me behind him.
We've known him for like
we like you, J. Bob,
13
but you're
years.
weird.
13
That's how I can
years
still
I know
touch
this
my
guy.
ankles.
Yeah.
I've known him since he was a junior.
I
To
know.
see him such a
Does he still have a pet duck?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he does.
Fuck
Why
yeah.
don't you ever bring it on the
It's
show?
weird. Right. Where the pet duck?
Oh
is?
no shit. Oh,
I eat that shit.
you want it? You'll get it. Like no shit.
Nah.
Shit all over my table.
No, I'll put him in a box.
OG doesn't bring his bunny or his dogs on
Look,
the show.
I'm a shoot
Yeah, no.
shoot first, ask questions later type dude. So don't bring it.
So Chicago cop. Cool. Chicago cop. All right. 16 shots.
Come on,
No, man.
Come on.
They just let that motherfucker out.
Yeah, they did. Well, you know.
Light that bitch up.
Anyway, all right. Please like, follow, subscribe, share, and mind yourself. If you're listening to this part, you're a real listener.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, yeah, thanks, Dad.
My work is texting.
Thanks,
You coming
your
in
dad,
today?
not my dad. Because if my dad's like, you can fucking show on internet. All right, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you're listening to Apple Podcasts, hit up those the ratings, the stars, 1 through 5, anything if you want to, would be awesome. Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, all podcast platforms, and watch us on YouTube or at semperhood.com. You can follow us on Facebook at Semperhood Podcast and Instagram at Semperhood. Check out the merch at semperhood.com/shop. You can support the show at semperhood.com with a monthly subscription of your choosing. Just hit that support us button. Support us.
Support us.
Support
Love
us.
it.
Just
You
support us.
can't read.
100%.
100%.
No, I'm
Look at me.
kidding.
No. Support us button. Boom. Recovered. 50% of our merch profits go to Tango 3. PD.
Tango 3. With your help, they will support vetted organizational projects that help with veteran mental health issues and veteran suicide prevention. Unless you're one of those kitty diddlers, then fuck off and die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the sale of Dove Creek Kakashi Wagyu beef jerky.
Diddle your own fiddle.
Yeah.
Oh, this shit is so good.
And then
Oh,
don't
it's
forget to
so
send the hate mail to contact@semperhua.com. And in order to protect
I
the
had some of this at Drill.
in order to protect the T's career over here,
Yes.
all
Yes.
views and opinions are not expressive of DOD, any
They're not.
governmental entity or military branch.
And no, they're not. They're not this
No,
episode. Okay?
not
Just-
today.
Just to save them. We're
Yeah.
going to say
Yeah,
this.
Leroy
Jenkins.
Look.
Maximum effort.
So, like I said, at the end of the show, once again, if you're still here, this is great. A few little quick shout outs again to Ukraine for taking care of Russia because,
He is my neighbor. He is barely my assholes.
yeah, you're dealing with that shit. That's fucking rough.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, once again, Glock, dude, you got the. Oh, look at that. You still got
the flamingo.
the flamingo.
You are not the father.
All right, we're doing that one again. Had to do that.
Well, at least he switched over from Bennett.
I still got that.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Oh,
everything's wrong.
you needed
Everything's
that, dude.
wrong. All right, J-Bot, good to see you and watch you on your phone.
I'm trying to order the Hawaiian shirt. Right?
I see you on the phone for like 30 minutes.
Starting a trend, baby.
Yeah.
Sammy, good.
Well,
PD,
then work, you know.
PD, good to see you again.
Casual Friday.
And our guest, OT over here, Officer T. All right, guys, we'll catch you next episode.
See ya later.
We need.